Hey guys, what is good? Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of NBA 2K21, my career. And in the last episode, as you can see, draft happened, and the biggest surprise was both me and my best friend in the game, Hendrix Cobb, both got drafted by the Portland Trail Blazers, so we're now teammates. And yeah, it was not really a surprise because the game had asked me what team I wanted to join before. And I did say the Trailblazers. It didn't give me the option of the Houston Rockets, unfortunately. But cool. I've enjoyed my time with the Blazers so far, watching Damian Lillard score from anywhere. And the team has done well in the first two games. We beat Denver Nuggets in a kind of close game. In the first one, where am I? 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 6 assists on my NBA debut. Not too bad. We did even better against the Sacramento Kings, beating them by 26 points. 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a couple of steals as well for me. As I got significantly more minutes in the Kings game than I did in the Nuggets game. Actually, only 5 minutes more. Felt like longer though. But yeah, 2 wins to start off the season, and we've got 2 more away games coming up today and back-to-back days against the Dallas Mavericks and the San Antonio Spurs. So that should be fun. Before we do that though, I'm going to do some team practice and hopefully I've memorized the route, because I'm definitely not that used to the neighborhood. Okay, so that's the gym and that's the team practice. Cool. I have remembered it. I believe we'll still have like coach mandated drills, so we don't get to pick our own drills yet. Ooh, nice. There we go. What are we doing today?
Over here, gentlemen. Time to get to work. We gotta keep teams from getting easy baskets on the break. So let's focus on that transition D.
Okay, is this going to be the 3-team? Yeah, okay. So it's winner stays on. Cool. First person to get a point. And I've got Lillard on my team. And McCollum. Just giving him a nice assist. It's not a good shot though about Lillard. Nurkic, Ariza, and that's Carmelo Anthony. On the same team. Anthony scored. So I'm supposed to go out Nurkic. Makes sense because Lillard and McCollum both guards. It's not like that's an easy matchup for me. So who's that? Trent, Hood, and is that Whiteside? I think it's Whiteside. Yeah, we're gonna have a problem against big guys. Oh, but Anthony's lost it. Oh wow. Trent Jr. scores a good shot there. Good to Whiteside. Trent Jr. for 3. And he gets it. Only counts for 1 point though.
Right here.
Really managed to score that. He jumps perfectly in sync with him. But I guess that's the benefit of being a big guy. Move to the right side. Difficult shot, but he made it. So now if they score, they win. Will come last.
Yo, look this way.
I'm not going to dribble with it. Well, try my best. I can't defend against a guy that big, unfortunately. At least not on the moment. They don't get any baggage at all. Playmaking, I guess. So they get 1 assist. Barely anything for defensive. Rebounding. Okay, acrobat finishes. Not like that. What? That didn't count.
Just like that.
Late release, not got away with it. No. Move and hold right. I'll driving base. No, that doesn't count. I was better at this last time. I didn't even score that one. Oof. This training session is not going so well. Okay. Scoring inside the group. Wow, yes. That is not good. It's a terrible release. Just need to get casting.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Just not getting it. Even blocked. I guess I'm just against a better defender today.
Get your mind right.
Well, that's for sure. Okay, there we go. Only 1 out of 10. Gosh, this last drill has to be a really good one. I'm not going to be very fulfilled. Get your spot and take a contested shot. Okay, so you're just putting a fake hand in front of me to put me up. That's oh really? You're kidding me. late release, but that's the one that goes in. Sure. This stuff used to be so much easier. Okay, 2. And that's actually got me up to 2 stars. That could have been 4.
Good work
Should have
in
been 4.
practice. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
Well, thanks for the training session, boss. You really want to pick that up. You want to pick that up. Just let everyone else practice. I look so scared. Like, I've got to get out of this training facility. I'm going crazy. Alright. Time for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic, Kristaps Porzingis. Who else? I guess those are the main guys. There's also Hardaway Jr. Some other guys.
Welcome. Tell us about your...
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around.
There's
We'll be
Luka.
right back with more. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to
Still in Premier Week.
for the latest presentation.
I guess
of
NBA
our
games are
NBA
like every 2
basketball.
days, right? So
With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Star players move around more than ever, it seems, but guys like Damian Lillard are emulating legends like Dirk Nowitzki, who stayed put in Dallas his whole career.
that's a
Dame
good
said,
time to bring it up.
"I'm not
When
loyal to a
Trailblazers
fault.
beat Mavericks
I'm loyal to
matchup.
the person that I am. I want this city to feel what it's like winning the championship after such a long time."
And Lillard could feasibly
Kevin?
hit a 40-point
He
average.
stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Greg, great pivots.
So Brunson,
center
Finney
matchups are
Smith,
far from
Cleaver.
traditional, it seems like these days.
Clever
No doubt
starts.
about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball
Doncic 52.5
mindset,
points
this
per game.
positionless
Holy
game,
moly.
I mean, you're seeing
He's
guys
literally
such as
averaging a
PJ
triple-double
Tucker
so
play
far.
the five.
Obviously, it's
Because,
only been a
listen,
couple
when
of
you're
games,
25
but
feet from the basket,
that
if
is
I'm
pretty
6'2"
insane.
and you're 7'2", I can still guard
Well,
you.
you know, the Mavericks had only
because
played
of the
one match,
spacing
right?
now, it allows
So
you
that's
the
just
luxury
stats from
to
one
play
game.
smaller.
Let's take a look
You
at our
almost told me
starters
that
for Portland.
stats. You almost got
Pairing
me.
up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Hood out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. And for Dallas,
Right, Mavericks win the
Kleber
tip.
is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. Now, here's Doncic against New Orleans, who is really on his game.
Nice. Doncic missing early on. That's a good sign.
Here's
And
Anthony.
Melo at the other end.
1 up, 1 down.
Nice
2
there.
points with his first shot this game.
Well, nothing wrong with a little early offense. Anthony happy to oblige.
Doncic outside to the wing right side.
Doncic to
Here's
Brunson.
Brunson. Good.
Brunson
Assist goes to
also
Doncic.
scores.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
McCollum outside. Back to
Okay.
Lillard.
Lillard might try and get himself a shot. Gives it over to Melo instead.
Over Kleber. And good.
And he makes a
Takes
nice jumper
bounce
there.
off the right iron.
Carmelo Anthony off
You
to a
know,
very
you'd be
good start.
hard-pressed to find many players in the league that are as strong in the mid-range as Melo.
Brunson the pass to Porzingis.
Porzingis to
passing
Kleber.
here by Dallas.
Doncic.
And Doncic
Is
hits
that a
it to
3?
go.
Was a 3.
He's not gonna
So
miss
Mavericks
that sort
take
of
the lead.
opportunity
Doncic
from deep.
gets himself going.
Good on the wing.
Ooh, McCollum with a bad pass. Finney Smith to Doncic. And it's an easy
What
dunk.
a basketball mind when you
And
think
Mavericks
about
take
Luka
a good lead.
Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
Come on, Dame.
Lillard finds Nurkic.
Nurkic.
Here's McCollum. Shoots
Collins
the 3.
open. Misses the 3
Kleber
though.
with the rebound.
And Kleber gets
A
the
wide
rebound.
open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have
At least the defense has got back in time. Transition defense, but kind of working.
Covered by Anthony. And
Finney
good that
still
time.
gets some opening
80%
and
from the field
scores.
to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And Doris, as if it were
Going to Lillard,
destiny,
he needs to start
Kleba
doing stuff.
grew up in the same
That'll work.
hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell, because in 2017, Kleba texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
Now, here's Lillard.
Yeah, not that crazy.
Played well against
Nice run and
Sacramento in
finish
his
by
last
Lillard though to tie
And just
scores
putting
back
his
up.
entire offensive
But Porzingis
imagination
missed at the other
on
end.
full display. What a smooth release from Lillard.
Here's Doncic. And there's
Melo's
the pass
got
to
4,
Kleba.
Lillard's got 5, McCollum, Nurkic, and Purdy yet to do anything.
Carmelo
Porzingis
Anthony
misses
grabs
again.
the ball.
Anthony gets the rebound.
Hood kicks to Lillard.
Good to
Pass
Lillard,
Nurkic.
kind of killed the momentum
Hood
there.
with it. McCollum
Lillard
outside.
gets
Lillard
away
from outside.
and
another
drains a
for
free.
Portland.
And
Nice
when
work by Damian Lillard.
hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Porzingis tries another free and misses
And you
again.
don't want to give
He's
up that
definitely been
kind
laying
of
the Mavericks
help
down so
too
far.
often.
Here's
Nice
Anthony.
pass by Lillard to Melo.
And it's good assisting
And
on the
Melo
play
scores.
was Lillard.
Those two
And that's
currently
now
running the
6
offense on
points
their
for
own.
Carmelo Anthony. They need a good offensive possession.
Mavericks
they've gone a
scored
long
first
time without
time
a
out of the game.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last
Now,
game.
take my words, why don't
facing
you,
that
Kevin?
hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
It's good. Okay, so I guess it's going to be a couple minutes before I get my minutes. Hopefully we can increase our lead or at least keep this one until then. Alright, back into the game then. Hopefully Dallas Mavericks didn't do anything too crazy in that timeout. Set up like an epic, amazing 3-point play. See?
Here's Kleba. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Leave to Brunson,
Runs in the pass to Doncic.
Doncic, over to Porzingis. Doncic
They need
trying to
this.
get aggressive.
And he lays it
And
up
it
and in.
works.
Trailblazers leading by 3. And here's McCollum. Boy, that win against the
McCollum,
Kings.
interestingly,
He's another
hasn't
guy
scored
who really
yet.
showed up to play.
But it seems like they're setting up a play for it.
Now Porzingis.
Missed. Porzingis with a rebound and Doncic
Doncic
the other
feeling
end.
it out. Good on the shot.
And he's going to be a tough guy to stop, apparently. He's pretty got most of the Mavericks' points so far. Do still have a 1-point lead.
Buckling down.
Lillard outside.
Lillard back to McCollum.
Unloads.
Really trying to get him going, but it's another
McCollum,
miss.
No good.
CJ, he's had a bad start.
He's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Doncic scores again.
Doncic.
And the
What an
Mavericks
aggressive
taking a lead
mindset
here.
in this
Had a
period.
5-point
Starting
lead.
to
I was
take
saying,
over.
let's extend the lead or at least maintain it.
Looking at the Trailblazers, they took
Really
the
on a
last win
terrible
in their
start
last game against Sacramento. Lillard fires
Wow,
away
long
from
distance
way
free
outside.
from Lillard.
Portland, no good that time either.
That
The
doesn't go
Mavericks have
either.
gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin
Doncic
the game.
Brunson this
Brunson,
time.
good.
It's
What
another
a
bucket
pass
for the
by
Dallas
Luka
Mavericks.
Doncic. He's got tremendous
He's
size,
been great
and
so far.
obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Now here's McCollum.
Calling to
No points in the
Nurkic,
game
who hasn't
yet for
really
him.
had much of an impact in this game.
Three-pointer, Lillard.
Lillard misses
Here's a
another
miss by the
3.
Trailblazers.
We are on a really bad run of form.
when they've got enough opening to go
Brunson
for the
gives it to
three. I didn't
Doncic,
think
and
it
that's
was a
another
bad
easy
choice
layup.
on that possession.
Luka barely had to break the
is
sweat
in
to get
distinguished
10
company
points
because
already.
his game is so far advanced for his age.
Now we're
Timeout
calling a
called here, the
timeout
first
because
for Portland. And in the
since
early
the
part of
Dallas
the
Mavericks
season,
called
some
their
teams
timeout,
start
they've just
working
scored
out the
10
kinks.
points in a row
Chris, where does the
without any
level of play
reply.
peak, do you think, in the
It's
regular
been a
season?
really, really
Well,
bad
most teams will
spell
tell you they hope they're
for
playing their
us.
best basketball down the stretch as you're marking toward the playoffs. But the fact of the matter is, Kev, that begins on a day-by-day basis. You are building habits from the first game of the season all the way through the end of the year.
Okay. I mean, defending has always been a problem, but Luka Doncic is finding it way too easy out there. The transition baskets were non-existent, even though we did the training on it. The only good defensive plays we've done is when we forced Porzingis to shoot for free. But other than that, Doncic is doing whatever he wants. Brunson's having a fun time. That's all they needed. Collins been poor for us on the offense. Nurkic hasn't done anything on either end.
Checked in for the Mavericks.
Good to Nurkic, over to Lillard.
Lillard up top. Brunson covering.
Nurkic
To the paint. Here's Hood.
finds
Counts the
Hood.
bucket, coming off a
And
perfectly
Rodney
placed
Hood
assist.
manages to get his first
And
bucket
with
of the
those
game.
points,
Finally,
he
someone
puts an
apart
end to
from
that
Melo
10-0
Lillard
run by the
contributing
Mavs.
to our points. As it's time for me to get ready.
Brunson scanning the floor.
Brunson
6 on the shot clock.
trying to force his way in there.
Shot, no good.
And
Anthony
missed.
with the defensive
Unfortunately,
effort.
Melo gets the rebound. Cam McCollum finally
To the
score one.
inside. Porzingis with
Giving
the
it
steal.
away again. That's another bad pass. That's led to a turnover by
Here's
CJ
Doncic.
McCollum.
He's got 13.
Nothing's gone right for him so far.
And they double up Doncic. Pass to Brunson.
Doncic to Brunson. Finds Cleaver on the inside.
Slams it in.
And he dunks it in.
The kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going
Foul
on out
by
there?
Brunson.
And there's the foul.
Nurkic off
It's
the
on
ball.
Jalen Brunson.
It's going to give me a
That
chance
is
to
his
come on.
first foul of the game.
Seth Curry and
Foul,
Dwight
he's checked in
Powell
for
are
Dallas.
Look,
Curry
Dwight
comes
Powell
in for
played for the
Jalen
Mavericks.
Brunson.
He's
And a switch
a
here
long-term
also
injury,
for
didn't he?
Portland. Junior's checked in. Near the
Go on,
three-point
CJ.
line is McCollum.
Of course,
He
there we go.
finds that one off the
First
back
touch of a
iron,
ball,
and down it falls.
and I've got myself an assist.
With
I've
and
managed to get
without the ball,
CJ off
McCollum
and
is a
running.
Tremendous spot-up shooter.
Powell,
So
the
I'm
pass
marking
to
Hardaway.
Outside Curry.
Seth Curry.
Outside Porzingis.
Porzingis.
Has 5 to shoot.
He
Rebounded
misses.
by
Good
Anthony.
shot contest
Boy,
by me.
what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense.
Hello
at
to
this
me.
point.
Junior
Thought
kicks
about
to
the
Lillard.
shot. It just took way too
Fires
long.
the three.
I'll give Lillard an
From
open shot, and he won't disappoint.
Lillard's got 11.
There's a free to
All
tie
right,
us back up.
defensively now, you've got to find
How's
a
that
way
for
to
an
slow
impact
this
after
guy
coming
down
on?
because he's putting
Both
it to
ends of the
you.
court. Doing my part.
Passes it to Porzingis. Over Anthony.
Porzingis.
And good.
That was a good
As it
shot.
just snugs
I'm not even going to
down
blame the
for
defense on that one.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point
Go
is so
to
high,
CJ
you're going
McCollum.
to get a good look no matter what.
Now here's McCollum.
He's trying to pass it to me.
And again,
Nice.
is Portland converting.
Alright. Because he doesn't always need some help.
To tough shots. A hand in his face, not a problem. McCollum, he's in his bag.
Here's
Okay.
Curry. He
Dwight Powell.
definitely had a good game in there with
Where we
the
want it to be,
Pelicans.
really. Porzingis. Seth Curry.
The pass to Doncic.
Doncic is the danger man. Nice. Good rebound by
So it's
Nurkic.
McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers.
column. Lillard on the inside. Does the work. We retake the lead.
Think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is
Mavs
only a
called their
teenager.
second timeout.
Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
And the Mavericks called time here. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash
Jeez, what doesn't he have?
like a future GM.
So narrow leads. Definitely a game of streaks, it seems. One team goes on a streak, then the other team goes on a streak and goes in front. We're just going to keep the consistency up. See Crawley Stein coming on for them. Porzingis. Collins, Whiteside, one for us. Probably some others as well. Both teams getting their bigs on, I guess.
The Trailblazers making a switch here.
Okay with Crawley Stein having the ball there.
Back to Crawley Stein. Some nice passing here by Dallas.
Foul for Doncic. Hopefully he doesn't find a way through. Ooh, Trent Jr. with a nice steal there. Moves up the other end, finds Lillard on the flank. He gets doubled. Collins finds an open Trent. He's missed. Needs to take better advantage of those opportunities when Lillard does get double teamed. Otherwise, they'll just keep doing it.
To the middle, here's
Crawley Stein scores. Mavs tied up.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Take that, Trent.
Here's Trent, guarded by Doncic. Trent passes to Junior.
Lillard.
5 on the clock. Inside, here's
Collins has got to finish that. There we go.
You know, often we think of Dame
Nice
as
quick
a
leap.
first, but
We need to go crazy with flair. Just get the ball in the hoop. Especially with a score like this. Seth Curry was part of the Portland Trailblazers a couple years ago. I just remembered. He faced Steph, his brother, in the Western Conference Final. And I'm talking and ignoring Tim Hardaway Jr.
There's the three.
And Whiteside gets the rebound.
Lillard fires away from
Lillard, hey,
from beyond the arc and then some.
nicely done.
Lillard's got 16 points.
16-6 run in the last 5 minutes.
He has come
Hopefully we keep it up.
You gotta keep getting him touches.
The pass to Hardaway.
Oh, he screened for Hardaway.
It from outside.
Yeah, I got caught up in the screen. Good three by Tim Hardaway Jr.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Trent. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Trent to Whiteside.
Whiteside kicks to Collins. Lillard outside.
One Lillard. Three. Whiteside gets it. Puts it back. Important 2 points there by Hassan Whiteside.
Pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
To Hardaway, beyond the arc.
I've been screened on again, and Hardaway gets another three. That's becoming a problem. I'm going to definitely consider getting the thing that helps me avoid screens.
Now here's Lillard.
Lillard to Trent. Corner three.
Trent can't hit.
Oh, what? I didn't get it. Oh, I was right there.
Hardaway passes to Doncic.
Guess I'm on Seth. He's just completely lost me.
This one for three. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, my defense has certainly been a problem.
No hesitation.
And Dallas Mavericks take the first quarter lead because the Mavericks are clearly targeting me and my inexperience.
Mavericks ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get going.
And they lead by 2 because of it. 3 consecutive threes for my defending. Yeah. Some stuff to improve on for me, for sure.
And before the game, we talked to Damian Lillard. You know, Greg, he is still as competitive as they come. Here's what he had to say.
I don't fear nobody. And, you know, if somebody going to come after me, I'm going to be right here for it. And, you know, he's the ultimate example of that. Somebody that's going to come for your lunch. And that's just what it is. I'm always ready for the challenge.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
Oh.
One of the premier
I've just thrown it away.
In this game. I don't know if there's
and I've given Hardaway a free. Man, that is bad. I understand them not giving the ball to me after that. Holy bad. Holy moly, that was a bad pass.
Just a terrific first quarter.
Junior gets fouled by Cauley-Stein. Amazingly, that's the first shooting foul of the game.
It also forces the defense to scramble.
They've got Cauley-Stein. Hardaway is out there with Curry. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And he makes the first. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays, there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not.
Not this time.
So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal
really
interest
scored.
in the team, what that's got to feel like.
The switch didn't work.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes
Ron
energy,
Hendricks.
it takes activity, it takes intensity.
3. Hey.
And
Needed
nowadays,
that one.
everyone is taking three-pointers. Cobb showing you the touch from deep. Nice.
Curry passes to Cauley-Stein. Here's Finney-Smith. Dallas
Please
moving the ball.
Hardaway, please.
Drills the three-pointer.
Are you kidding? Has Hardaway even missed this game?
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Nice.
Good.
Good finish by Collins. Gave me another assist. Much needed teammate points. Alright, well I need to seriously stop Tim Hardaway Jr. He's already on a takeover and they just keep feeding him the ball. But Cauley-Stein illegally screens me and we'll get the ball back from that. Hardaway Jr. would have scored.
Once we get that two-man game going,
Trevor
it's going to be
Ariza,
hard to stop.
Collins.
Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Curry.
On Trent.
Junior the pass to Trent. Knocks it loose.
Oh,
And wrestling for it there,
almost.
but no one has possession. We'll have a
Arizo's
jump ball.
going to have to do a jump ball with Kleber now, who I think will probably win that. Unfortunately.
Knocked away. And
Yeah.
so here is Dallas. Mavericks leading by 3.
Not sure what I'm going to be able to do
Now
against
here's
Cauley-Stein if they give the ball
He had a
to.
15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And even if you took away
Well,
his points,
not my fault,
he was
but Hardaway
still an offensive
He's already got
because of his passing.
16
His
points.
assist numbers were tremendous.
Here's Cobb. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Ariza against Cauley Stein.
Ariza
Pass to Trent.
probably could have shot that.
4 on the clock.
On Trent.
And the layup's
Nice.
off the glass.
Screen
Trent's
assist.
got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is what we call
Trenty boy.
highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Back to Hardaway.
Oh. All right, finally missed one. The one time I didn't mark it.
Trailblazers trail by 3.
It's a lie. It's not the first time, is it?
And here is Cobb. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Ron Hendricks.
Goes up and
Nicely
lays it
done.
easy. Cobb's got
1
5.
point game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside
Stop
Hardaway.
this guy.
Pass to Kleba.
I'm going to leave him alone this time like I fell
Here's
into the
Finney
trap.
Smith. A 14-point
Oh
game
my
for him in the
God.
win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And you know, guys, the other
Finney
thing I
Smith
really
for 3.
appreciated about his effort in
Nice.
that game was
Frank
the
Jr. with a
effort and
rebound.
work on the glass.
Hendricks is
What a
on flank.
well-rounded performance.
A guy who just continues
And he
to
does it
earn
on his own.
points.
Let's go,
Finney
Hendricks.
Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year. More efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls. And I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney Smith is a guy.
Please miss.
you can do
Nice.
The Trailblazers have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter.
Maybe should have gone for it myself.
Here's Ariza.
Screen for Ariza, and he
Basket
scores.
starting off
I'll take
1
me up
for 1
another
with that
screen
shot.
assist. Thank you.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
And Mavs
And
cool
the Mavericks call
side
time
out.
here. Greg,
So
you
we're up by
showed
3.
toughness and grit when you
We are
played.
winning
You
this
gotta
quarter.
succeed in this league with those things
We got down at
at
the end of the
forefront,
first, so
being
obviously
tough, being
that's the
gritty.
case.
And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Okay. Oh, I'm off. Just noticed. So, Lillard, Nurkic, and Herder back, basically. For me, Whiteside, and Collins. Makes sense.
Dallas making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Now Brunson.
Brunson to Finney Smith.
Porzingis with the ball. And the pass to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call is going to be, yes, it is. An
Ooh, illegal screen. Let's go.
When a pick like
Porzingis
that is questionable,
giving
it
us back the
creates
ball.
that much of an advantage for the offense.
Mavericks call
You
the timeout just
have
to be
blow the
calling
whistle.
the
I
illegal
don't
screen.
think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Back to McCollum.
On CJ. So I'm going to screen for him or
Pass to Cobb.
Hendricks.
Kicks it out to McCollum.
Ooh, could have gone for that himself. Instead, CJ's going to have to,
Plays it up
and he's
and
done
takes
it.
in.
Nice shot.
Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Down low. Here's Porzingis.
Porzingis.
They can't
Wow.
stop the run with that one.
Nice D by Nurkic,
More good
making
work
him
on
miss
the
and then
glass
getting the
there.
rebound.
When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell
From
the story in
Hendricks.
this game.
Now here's Cobb. Pass to McCollum.
Colin finding a pocket of
He
space
could
and
not
getting
get that
fouled
one to go.
by
Out of contact,
Porzingis.
and he'll go to the line for 2.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
And the first one
Easy
drops.
first.
Doncic is checked in for Dallas. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza.
Alright, Melo's back. Hendricks is the only non-star on the court at the moment. Of course, Damian Lillard taking a break.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
And
Nice
they're
work,
really
CJ.
getting more
7-point
points at
game
the
now.
free throw line here in the second
Starting
quarter.
to extend that lead.
Passes it to Finney Smith. Now here's Porzingis. Now the pass to Brunson.
Porzingis to Brunson. Some weird movements there. Trying to fake a shot. Double Doncic. Brunson's open.
Brunson, no
He
good.
misses, so it worked.
You can just see the frustration
Melo to
growing
Hood.
on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and
Trying
they
to
need
make
to
something
find a way
happen.
to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And spots Hendricks making a run in.
And beginning to
That's a
take
really good dunk.
charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Finney Smith. Pass to
Finney
Porzingis.
Smith to Porzingis.
And contact on the
And
shot.
fouled
so
by
he'll be shooting
Nurkic.
free throws here.
Well, he did miss. So at least he's going to have to work for those points.
Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Hopefully he stays on the ground for
First
these
free
free
throw is
throws
good.
at least.
Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV.
Well,
but you
Lillard's back
started your
on the
college
right side.
career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child
We love
was
you
born
too.
in the great city of Portland.
I don't know who you are,
Free
but we love you
throws,
too.
Good for Porzingis.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the
So a lot of
Dallas
these,
organization
ooh,
for
that
believing
are
in
you-
Kristaps Porzingis'
did
talent,
not work.
and now
Looking
credit
for Lillard.
Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with
Leave
Luka Doncic. What has he
another
done?
foul,
He's
this time by
concentrated on
Melo.
better rebounding,
Maybe
better
two
rim
more free
protecting.
throws and Mavericks
This guy is all
starting
in
to
on
free throw
winning.
their way
What a
back into the
combination
game.
these two guys can be.
The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And the first one at the line is good.
How's the second one going to be?
And that one goes in.
And that's
Two
in
from the line
two,
that
so
time.
the lead's back down to 5. Getting into the Heaters territory again.
A nice way
Could
to
use
get your offense
some-
going.
Some
Lillard
heat from
outside.
Damian Lillard.
It's McCollum on the wing.
And some, if you have some left, CJ. See Lillard making a run. Won't use it though.
Elbow shot.
Tough shot for CJ, but he's done it.
Score.
He's been a marksman
Nice
this period.
couple
The
points
shot
there.
mechanics finally in sync.
Pass to Finney Smith. And here's Porzingis. Passes it to Brunson.
Porzingis to Brunson.
Now Doncic. He's guarded by McCollum.
Doncic. Brunson's open. He's missed. He's really
For Dallas.
um,
With the bucket.
been missing a few recently. However, we do let Kluber
You know he's
get
going
the
to
rebound
try to
and
get to
he
that
scores. At least it's 2 points and not 3, but don't like giving away second chance points, man.
There's the pass to Carmelo.
Lillard's open though. And
Damian
drains
Lillard
a
with the
three.
bucket on the
Let's
assist
go,
by
Dame.
McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight. Now here's Brunson. Mr. Porzingis goes up on the wing.
Porzingis open for three. And he finally gets one.
Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Both teams haven't lost yet.
Back to Lillard.
Just played one more game than them. Nice work by Hurts.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis.
It's going to be a reach for Porzingis. That's his third foul, so yeah. And I think they take him off. No, they're not. Collins has come on for us.
Zach Collins checked in for Portland. Now here's McCollum.
Collins, good pass.
Good by Anthony.
Melo with an easy layup.
For Carmelo Anthony.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
Okay.
And here is Curry.
Doncic isn't on, is he? Oh, good block by Collins. Pass by Melo and Lillard. It's a nice little finish. We'll take a 10-point lead for I think the first time in this game. Good to have that come later in the game, right at the start. Doncic is on. He's missed. Good with a rebound.
Just a solid performance on the
CJ looking for space, but loses the ball there. And I've already chalked this one up as a basket. Maybe I shouldn't have though. Collins with a foul on Finney-Smith, so we'll have to shoot free throws for it. Not sure how good Dorian Finney-Smith is on the free throw line.
Have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of the
Alright, gets
shots.
them both.
Here's Lillard. He's got 21. McCollum outside.
Here's CJ. Trying to make some room for himself. Lillard. He's a little off balance with that shot. He's off target. Now Doncic on the other end. He used to be pretty broken in this game. Not as broken as Tim Hardaway Jr. though. God damn, that guy was hitting every shot earlier.
Curry looking it over. Just 5 on the clock.
Here's Powell.
And a great
Good
assist
finish.
by Curry as that
The
one
shot
goes
clock
in.
running out.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
Good. Lillard in the corner.
Down it drops through the net.
Well, I'm going to miss for a sec.
He
That's
is
a nice
9 for
triple.
13 so far.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Some nice passing here by Dallas.
Alright. Can we stop Luka? Yes, we can. Nice steal by Zach Collins. And Carmelo Anthony goes for a layup. Didn't want to go for the stylish dunk. Fair enough. If there's even time and a minute left for me to come on, I will.
Here's Porzingis. Fires for
Porzingis to Seth Curry. That's a really good three, as you'd expect from a member of the Curry family.
You cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
Collins to Melo. Good to Zach Collins. And he's missed. Looked like an easy shot to me. Maybe Porzingis put him off.
Excellent shooting. Up top, Doncic.
Doncic.
Pass to Porzingis.
Porzingis for 3. And he scores.
Well, for a
Leads
big
down
man,
to
his
5.
stroke is just beautiful, and because of the
Potential
height, it's so
2-for-1
hard to
opportunity.
challenge.
So we're going to have to give him another opportunity to shoot.
The pass to Collins.
Let's just make our last chance count.
Lillard
Lillard's just inside the 3-point line, but
nobody near him.
more importantly, he
Lillard's
just
got
scores.
26.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Mavericks gonna wait.
Outside, Porzingis from deep.
Porzingis with a
range.
tough-looking free.
And so we
Missed
conclude
it.
the first half.
And
Trailblazers
yeah, it's going to be
lead by
half time, and we're 7
And
points
now
up.
we'll send it over to David
Considering we were
Aldridge, who is
losing
standing by
after the
courtside.
first quarter,
David.
I'll take that.
Carmelo, I know in this system communication is key. How did that impact tonight's game?
It's working right now. We got to fine tune some things out there in the game, a couple minor mistakes, but we'll be all right. I feel good about tonight.
Yes, you guys were definitely
Let's
in the
be all
fight.
right.
Congratulations. Back to
All
you,
he
Kevin.
says. I noticed that the interviewer definitely likes to talk to Carmelo Anthony more than anyone else. I wonder if that's because he couldn't get anyone else from the Trailblazers. They couldn't get anyone else from the Trailblazers. To give like a voice sample, or I don't know how the whole system works. So far I've only got 3 assists, but the team's doing better when I'm on the court this time. Got a B+ teammate grade. Can't really complain.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half,
Alright,
he's
we
going
lost
to
the
be
tip, so
more
we start
than a handful.
third
What I
quarter.
love is they've continued
We
to
can
feed
get off
this
to a
guy,
good start.
ride the hot hand until the defense does
Good to
something about
Nurkic.
it.
And now let's check out
Lillard
the lineups
to
courtesy of
Colin.
Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to
So
go.
takes a surprise
Second
free
half of
and
basketball.
surprise,
On
he
the court for
scores.
the Trailblazers.
Nice
The
work by
high-powered
CJ.
backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Hood, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here is
Finney
Kleber.
Smith, Kleber,
Following the three-pointer by
Porzingis.
CJ McCollum. Here's Porzingis. And they
Trying to
pick up
force his
2.
way through.
Porzingis has got 11 points.
And that's it.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Brilliant pass by Lillard.
Nothing better than
And I believe that's
catching a rhythm
Nurkic's
as early
first
as
bucket of the
possible.
game.
Boy, that's a
It's
terrific
taken
start
until the
right
second
there.
half.
And how
It's
about
finally
breaking
done
out
something on the
sexual
offense.
liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Finney Smith to Porzingis. That's the screen.
That's all good.
And
That's his 5th basket of the
Sullivan
game.
Miller
He's
managed to
shooting
force his
5
way to
for
score
11
that.
now.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Lillard looking for Nurkic
Kicks it out
again.
to Lillard.
This time he goes back to Lillard.
Another 3 for
And
Portland.
Lillard puts in the 3-pointer.
And that's always a good way to start the
We're
second
used
half.
to scoring like a little bit better than the Mavericks so far. Getting 3s, whereas they're getting 2s. Neither team wants
Just
to
over a
defend
minute
though.
and a half played
That
in
hasn't
the
changed.
third. Pass to Brunson.
Brunson
Doncic
to
against
Doncic.
McCollum. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer.
Doncic misses the 3,
Missing.
and Nurkic
It's
gets
a
above
plus 5
Kristaps.
advantage for them in
Get that
rebounding
rebound.
after that one.
Lillard finds Hood.
Lillard to Hood. What they do this time?
Brunson against Lillard. Passes to Nurkic.
Nurkic has it, but really in his preferred area of attack. Is he going to have to shoot
And it
this?
goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis actually blocks the shot out of bounds.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked
We've
in
only
for
got
Dorian
1.6
Finney-Smith.
seconds
And the
though to get a
Trailblazers
shot off.
making a change here as well. Cobb's checked in.
So shot clock doesn't reset. Hendricks is in for Rodney Hood. Go ahead, Hardaway coming on. PTSD is triggered.
Here's McCollum.
Colin takes a
They
quick
lead by
shot.
11, the largest margin
This
of
is
the
the
game.
ball.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers
And
gain possession.
I don't know who
Trevor
got it, but
Ariza's
the Mavericks
checked in
carried the
for
ball out of bounds. Meaning we have the ball back with a reset shot clock. It's pretty huge. Is that Melo coming off as well? No, who came on.
Trailblazers leading by 11.
Reza maybe?
McCollum outside.
On to Hendricks.
Cobb passes to Nurkic.
Nurkic.
He's looking for McCollum and finds him. And, that
And
one's
CJ
good.
scored.
McCollum's got
Didn't get
15.
much of a good view of that
Nice
because
touch
of
there
the
from McCollum, looking comfortable and confident
guy
from that range.
standing in front of me. I think
The
that's
drive by
Zach
Doncic
Collins, right?
softly drops in the floater.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic
That's an
was
understatement.
selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young.
CJ
plus
gets
the
that
future
Nurkic
pick. Neither of
scores a
these
tough
young
looking
men
shot
wasted
there.
any
Wasn't
time
quite a
putting their
three,
stamp on
but
the
nice
NBA.
shot there by
I do
Yusuf
think their
Nurkic, not his
futures will
usual
always
bread and
be
butter.
discussed in
We take
connection
those.
with the other.
So it's the Mavericks now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Nurkic against Porzingis.
Doncic
6 to
doubles
shoot. And the dunk
and
by
an alley.
Porzingis.
Boy,
Right,
what a
Porzingis,
field
nice
that
play by
Doncic
the Dallas
brings to the
Mavericks
game.
there.
This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Right, CJ, your turn.
McCollum against Doncic.
I have Nurkic. Hitting the ball a lot more in this
McCollum
half.
feeling it out a bit.
Follow
From the
with the
arc,
screen to help.
buries it from
And it's a
three-point range.
nice three.
McCollum's got
Screens
the
that
lead
one
up to
very well.
14 now for the Trailblazers.
14-point lead.
Brunson kicks to
Looking
Kleber.
healthy.
Nurkic against Porzingis. There's the pass to
Porzingis.
Brunson.
Brunson on the outside.
The 3 for
Doncic.
The long distance three
Yeah,
is buried.
it's been a while since he last
Doncic
scored one
has
of
got
those.
5 points now this quarter.
So don't worry, game.
He's
I ain't
enjoyed
holding
the
that
kind of
against
game
you.
expect in terms of shooting the basketball.
Lillard to
He can bring
Hendricks.
them right back into this
Hendricks,
game.
Lillard, and McCollum all on the court. It's a lot of scoring
And it's gonna
power.
be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain
Fortunately, we
possession.
get the ball back.
And
I'm
the Mavericks
guessing
making a change here. Cauley
Mavericks
Stein's checked
player
in.
tried to get a rebound, batted it out of bounds. I think Whiteside and probably Trent. Going on, I see Cauley Stein for the Mavericks.
On defense, the Mavericks.
Hendricks.
Cobb passes to Lillard.
Nice little pass to Lillard.
Good ball movement here by
Overhead
the
to
Trailblazers.
Ariza,
Got
and
that
Ariza
bucket.
scores.
Ariza's
Probably a
got
little
his
passing
second
move.
bucket.
We know
Hendricks
this.
and Lillard.
Trevor Ariza
You've
in
shown a bit of
catch and
flair.
shoot, effective and reliable.
Inside, here's Porzingis.
Brilliant pass
And
to
the dunk
Kristaps.
by Porzingis.
That dunk
And
forces
ways
a
to
timeout.
finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying
Gatorade
fresh
Plus,
all the
standard.
way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
That's true. Cool, I'm back on. Joining the rest of the sub squad. Hopefully I don't mess things up too badly. Tim Hardaway Jr. is probably lit up the fact that I'm coming on.
Junior's checked in for Damian
I'm
Lillard.
actually marking Jalen Brunson. Interesting.
Portland leading by 11. Tries to keep it alive.
Oh. That's my turnover, just because he couldn't catch the ball. Oh, my bad already. Porzingis dunks it.
Well, you
No
want
idea.
some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring.
Next time I
And
give it
Tim
to
Hardaway
Trent.
says, "You know what?
Those
My
passes were
teammates
working
open.
for
I'm
me,
gonna get 'em the ball."
He has a
2
chance
days
now
ago.
to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to
On
develop
Ariza.
prospects from
Nice.
other countries. Already,
Big
academy
screen
graduates
assist.
are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline.
Now I'm marking Luka
He
Doncic.
continues to reach out
Oh
to
boy.
find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys,
Outstanding.
Ooh,
David, thank
good
you.
shot contest.
That's not the
Stopping
type of
Cauley Stein,
opportunity he
love
fails
that.
to convert very often.
Here's Trent.
Come on, Trent.
He feeds it to Junior. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Doncic.
Tried some questionable passes so
Finger on it, but just can't quite come up
got away with
the
that one.
steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dallas. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And when you're behind in the game,
All
that's
right.
what you've got to do.
Can
Contest
you give me the ball?
every shot.
Give it
Shot
to
clock at
Hendricks.
6. Here's Cobb.
Use that screen.
With the
Nice.
jumper from the elbow. Cobb's got 11 points.
Easy points.
And they say the mid-range J is a dying shot, but Cobb enjoys knocking it down from there.
Now here's Porzingis.
Oh, come on,
He's got
Luka. Give it a
19,
rest.
A 15-footer.
There we
Too
go.
long on the shot.
Learn to defend. It's a good thing.
Here's Trent. He kicks to Cobb. And the
Ooh,
dunk by
that was a
Cobb.
spicy dunk by
Getting it
Hendricks.
done on both
Let's
ends,
go.
and it shows up in the score.
Right over the
What
big
I
man.
love is the energy they're bringing right
No
now.
mercy.
They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Curry. The Blazers getting the bucket. Cauley Stein passes to Porzingis. Outside Curry.
Ooh.
Pass to Doncic.
Oh wow,
All
I've been.
sorts of time, and good.
I got
Yes,
sent.
it is that time as it falls.
Oh, I thought Luka was gonna shoot free like he always does, but
And they're passing
he just
the ball
didn't.
very crisply here.
Trent passes to Cobb.
Yo, Hendricks.
Hit his foot. And it's whistled
Kick
a
ball
kick.
violation. Okay, we get the ball back. I was worried for a sec.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Zach Collins checked in for Portland.
Collins for a reason.
Here's Junior. Pass to Trent. To
Have
the
it back.
inside.
Ooh.
Here's Whiteside. And the
Ah, damn, that was a
by
nice block.
Cauley Stein. Just 4 to shoot.
Trent.
Trent gets the bucket.
Nice, okay.
And nice job
That was a really good
what the
block though by
defenders
Cauley
gave
Stein.
them. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail.
Right.
They've gotten run over.
I've seen this run
And
before,
so
Luka.
here's Dallas.
You're not
After
fooling
the
me.
Trailblazers pick up 2. Passes it to Doncic.
Oh boy, he's sent me.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials
Thanks for
on
the
the
cover,
call.
Whiteside. Sorry you had to foul there,
They
but
get Hassan Whiteside.
be how it goes
Talking
sometimes.
about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good from Doncic.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill.
Right. I know it's asking a lot, but Luka Doncic, please miss this free throw.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Oh well. I guess we score them a lot as well, so I can't really complain
He has
about
6.
us missing and them not missing it or whatever.
The pass to Junior.
Hendricks.
Here's Cobb, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that
Screen.
shot.
I thought that I was a
Whistle
screen
blowing.
foul for a second.
And there's the foul
But
against
Doncic
Dallas.
fouled
This is
Hendricks.
what you love to see. Hendricks
Those are
not
where the free
forcing the
throws coming
issue,
from.
attracting the contact. This is how he gets these calls.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. You know, Doris, teams are using analytics more than ever before. We know that. And for example, blocks are certainly a key number. But some defenders, as you know, are so good, teams don't even go at them because of those analytical numbers.
Kevin, we refer to that as shot suppression, and you have to look no further than the last two winners of the Defensive Player of the Year award, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Rudy Gobert. When those two guys are in the middle of the paint, a ball handler or would-be shot taker may reverse course and reset the offense. That's how much those guys impact the game on the defense.
Trying to listen to the commentators,
Now here is Hardaway.
talking about something interesting.
He's got 16.
I'm also trying to keep my eye on Luka Doncic.
Hardaway, no good.
And they've
And
got a big
love
lead, not
Passer as a
just on the
full-time
scoreboard, but really
right,
in their
transition.
rebounding numbers as well.
Relax, we're scoring anyway, watch.
Cobb dishes
Nope,
to
tossed
Junior.
it.
Collins looking around. Shot clock at 5.
Go on.
From deep. Cobb, no good.
Yeah.
And when you
That wasn't a good possession at all.
you have to have the confidence to take that shot.
Nice.
It
Good
might not
rebound by
always
Hassan.
fall.
And for most guys,
Good
I think
was
you
starting to
only wanna
limit
take
those.
that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Go on, Hendricks.
Count that one as
Nice.
his 7th
Green
make in
assist
8
as well.
attempts. A scorching 88%.
A relentless effort from Cobb.
All right,
Not
giving
about
it straight
let
to
the
Luka this
contact
time.
hold him back from that finish.
Now here's Cauley Stein.
Hardaway Jr. trying to get space. He's been quiet now that I'm not marking him. Incidentally, I've done pretty well on Luka, I think, all things considered. It's going to have to be a long distance shot.
Portland grabs the miss.
And Whiteside gets the rebound.
on the night.
Hendricks for 3.
Open, drains
Nice.
it from beyond
I was
the
ready.
arc.
That's a
Cobb's
good
got
finish.
11 points here in just the second half. Mavericks trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Cauley Stein. 1:58 left
Stein.
to play in the third.
Steph.
The 3 for Doncic.
Nice.
Grabs the
Put
miss.
Doncic off.
Not a lot
I'll
falling
do
for
me.
him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to
On
break
Trent.
through. See if you can get an
It's
easy
got to be a
opportunity.
3. That's another assist.
Yeah, that's
Let's
2
go.
straight
Now we've got a 23-point lead. I haven't even noticed how our lead's risen so much.
And the lack of rim protection.
Yeah, we've hit the triple-digit mark.
And
Got
the
a
question they're
23-point
going to
lead.
have to answer to me
Mavericks
is
are
it
cool.
a
Yeah,
problem
another
with the
timeout.
scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Yeah, I think we'll probably see this out pretty comfortably in the end. Obviously, there's a whole quarter to go, so it's a bit dangerous to say things like that. So far, pretty confident. Luka Doncic will eventually need a rest, and if he doesn't get one,
Finney-Smith's checked
he'll be
in
less
for Tim
effective.
Hardaway Jr. The
I'm getting
Trailblazers
rest.
making a switch here.
I
And
think
so
this
Curry
is
will bring
Luka's
it up for
rest
the
time,
Dallas
isn't it?
Mavericks.
No, he's still on.
Pass to Cauley Stein.
Who's back for us?
Here's Doncic looking to end the run.
Quite a few people.
That shot
It's
off.
another miss by Doncic. See, if you don't rest him, it's going to be Rusty and Hendricks. Ooh, no. I can say no, stop him, but did actually miss that one. So who's out there?
1:17
Colin.
left to play in the third. Here's Cauley
Oh,
Stein.
Cauley Stein gets a rebound, but he misses.
Collins with some nice
Melo
D.
with a rebound, he's back on.
Here's Cobb.
Hendricks trying to go all the way.
Shot misses. Now the
Misses
Mavericks
again.
take
Maybe
it the
time
other
to
way.
stop passing the ball off to some other people, giving them a chance.
Now Curry. 6 points for him. Passes it to Powell. Now Cauley Stein.
Cauley Stein to Luka. Another miss. Hendricks with a rebound.
Here we go with Anthony.
Fast break
Running it up
time.
the court. Good. Gets the
Good
bucket.
finish.
Plays a score first, but Melo making the right read there.
Dallas has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
probably going to be the Mavericks' last possession, or at least one of them. And Hendricks steals it. Good. Ooh. McCollum struggled to catch it, but once he did, managed to finish it off.
That's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
10 seconds to go. I guess they're hanging on to the ball. To have the last shot. Seth Curry with a corner three. Scores it. Given how well the score's gone, not really worth complaining about. CJ doesn't score the half-court shot, fortunately. We're up 24 points. And looking good ahead of the fourth quarter.
And they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Yep, Steam time. You already know what it is.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a
Oh, that was a nice pass by Hood.
You're the beneficiary of a pass that good.
No look, left hand.
And he did just that.
See you, Rodney. Am I going to be back out there though? Because usually they put the sub squad on
And as
in
we
the
head
fourth
into the
quarter.
fourth, we'll
Nope.
see if there's a comeback
Okay.
in the works or if it's
Lillard,
more of the
McCollum,
same from
Hood,
the first three
Smello,
quarters.
Nurkic.
Jalen Brunson
So it
out
is
there
the
with Curry.
first team out there.
Then there's
In
Maxi
both
Kleber.
teams.
Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith.
No,
in
Dwight
at the
Powell's
small
on
forward.
actually.
That's the lineup in the
Scratch
game for
that.
Dallas. Powell lays it up
And he
in
shows
on a
it.
nice reverse.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
Lillard
Lillard.
outside. Takes a three.
He's wide
Hits it
open
from
and
three-point
scores. Lovely
Lillard's got
stuff.
32 points in the game.
Yeah, those are
32
starting to
points.
add up, guys.
What was his
Their
average?
last
Was it like
5
38
baskets,
points
3 have
something?
been triples.
And the
He needs
pass
to get
Powell.
7 more points to
Back to Curry.
keep above his average. If he stays on the court, it shouldn't be a
George, you and I
problem.
know the quality of
Given the
play
score,
in the NBA
maybe he'll be
bubble is
rested.
terrific. And some people have said a lack of travel a possible reason why.
Finney Smith to Powell. What a block that is.
Looking at ways to
Yusuf
reduce travel
Nurkic
moving forward.
gets up.
Exactly, Kevin. And one option
And
on the
McCollum
table
in the
is
corner.
quote,
It's
series
another
model. You see
three.
it in baseball,
Goes down.
where you play
I'd love to see
consecutive
it.
games against a single opponent. So, what about the states with multiple teams? New York or California?
Ooh.
Can you play all of those
Blocked
teams
by
in one
Nurkic
trip?
again.
This not
Dwight
only
Powell must hate
preserves
him.
players, but it
And
also
McCollum
covers travel
with another
expenses,
three-pointer at the
something
other end.
league is looking
So he gets
hard at.
free scoring
All
at the
these
moment.
threes they're giving up
Quite
have
nasty.
really been the driving force on this run.
And Nurkic gets a third block in a row.
They've shown some
This time for
in the
Bronson.
paint
Insane
today. Their
defending
work
from
on the
Nurkic.
boards has been
And Melo with a
And
dunk.
it's Anthony with the jam.
This is some ridiculous run to run
I'll
right
tell
now.
you, it's
I'm
one
here
thing
for
to
it.
do this at home, another
3
to
blocks
do
in
it
a
in
row
a
for
hostile
Nurkic. That's.
environment.
Boy, just
I wonder if
showing
that's actually
opponents the
happened
ability
before.
to step into enemy
Seems
territory
crazy
and
to me that a
flat
team
out
would
take
allow that
over.
to
This
happen
is impressive.
3 times.
Now here's Powell.
I mean, let's see what happens here. It could still be 4. It's going to be Curry against Nurkic.
Powell down
He doesn't block it.
and on
He
Nurkic
does make him miss.
to end the
Powell
run.
with a rebound,
Nurkic with the
but
block.
Nurkic does get the block.
And
4 in a
wide
row.
open
I'm counting that as 4 in a row. 4 possessions in a row. Rodney Hood scores a 3 at the other end.
Lillard's got his 5th
We're up
assist in this
by
one.
36.
Mavericks have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's Brunson.
Brunson for 3.
Kept alive.
Misses.
Here's Powell.
Powell on the rebound.
Defensive effort.
And
This
Melo
guy
does enough to
cannot
put him
get
off.
started, and the
Get
offense
the boards.
overall has been a struggle because of it.
Mavericks learnt
McCollum
transition
left
defense.
side, looking for Anthony and gets it there.
They leave
And
Carmelo
it's
Anthony
with the
open.
jam.
Silly
You know,
foul
that's
by
just the
Max
power
Kleber.
and strength from Anthony,
And
able
Melo
to
get
take
an
the
N1.
hit and still play through it.
Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. what do you think of that line of
Alright,
thinking?
subs coming on. I see.
I just don't agree
Is that
with
Simons and Hazonia, I think?
I think we all do that. We all
Due to the
feel like
insane
our
scoreline,
era
they're going
was
to
the
be
best. I had the
for
same
court.
thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
Or is
The
it just
reality is,
Simons?
these guys work just as hard as guys work back in our era. They just have more understanding
Yeah, I think it's
of
just
what their
Simons
value
coming
is.
on.
And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Now, here's Barea.
Alright, JJ Barea
To Burke.
on for the Mavericks. I think they let him go in real life, didn't they?
Floats one, and it's good.
Nice
on
finish.
The layup.
And with that much needed basket, he finally ends that 17-0 run by Portland.
17-0, is that what it was? Holy damn.
Shots good
Nice
by
by Melo.
Anthony. 17 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Hopefully I'll get some more time on the court.
Burke
Marjanovic
the
is
ball,
even playing.
and stolen by Lillard.
Nice steal by Damian Lillard. And
And
Ariza
stolen by Burke.
uses it to Trey Burke. He's getting his first minutes
Now
of the
trying
day.
to free himself up,
And gets his
drops
first
it in
points
from
too.
the low post.
Or was it his first points? I think he actually
Trailblazers have
scored
gone 7
the one
of 7
before
from
this
the
as
field to
well.
start
Just
the final quarter. What an
make
amazing
notes of it.
start. Back to Lillard. Jacks up a three.
Melo's a three.
And Anthony with the
He's
basket
having
on
a
the assist
brilliant
by
day as
Lillard.
well. It's kind of gone a little
Lillard's
under
got
the
6
radar.
assists here tonight.
Or not.
Talk about a perfect performance.
I mean,
He hasn't
I've
missed
certainly
a shot
noticed it.
all night. Incredible.
You guys probably did too.
Now here's Barea. Marjanovic kicks to Burke.
Boban's, but
Fires top of the key. And it's Dallas with another.
nice goal.
Now here's Lillard. Passes it to Simons.
Lillard to Simons.
Here's Ariza.
Ariza for
And
free.
the Trailblazers
There we go. Even
another
Trevor's
three.
scoring them.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And
41
so it's
point
Barea
lead.
with it. They'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has
I would
enough
agree
been
with
done, you
that
think, in
move.
that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
That's a
tournament.
tough one, isn't it?
Oh,
You've got to be kidding.
What a dunk, Lillard.
Well, you know the unselfishness and
Was that Trey
professionalism
Burke left
Trevor
on the
Ariza
ground?
gives you. If there's an open man,
Nasty.
he'll find him.
See Trent gonna come on for us.
Barea looking for an opening. The 15
Burke finds an opening.
Rebound by the
We'll get it though.
Trailblazers.
Nurkic
Nurkic
with
has got
rebounds.
6 rebounds now in the game.
Melo to Simons.
Powell pulls
Misses
it in.
that one.
Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I don't think Anthony Simons has scored yet.
Barea, the pass
Barea to Boban.
Great D that time
Nurkic.
from Nurkic.
One of the few people that can compete with him for height. And he just put him up enough.
Nobody near Lillard.
And
They get
Lillard,
the
wow,
rebound.
rare miss from an open three.
Missed inside.
And
Dallas
rebound
has gotten off
was
to
a
an
miss
0
as
for 2
well.
start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Oh, trying for it. Right.
Barea,
finds Barea.
blocked by someone. I don't know if it was Melo or Nurkic.
It's right on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Lock at 6. Bounce pass from right.
Boban Marjanovic. It's a mismatch with
Dallas
Anthony
no good that
Simons,
time
but
either.
Boy,
the kid does enough.
Little defensive pressure, you have to
By
convert
Carmelo Anthony, what a
Shots
spin.
good by Anthony.
What a finish.
that attack
Love that
mentality
for Melo.
like he does so often. Melo just putting on an offensive clinic here.
And here is Burke. And there's the pass to Barea.
Barea for three.
Their offense stone
No
cold.
sympathy
Another
bucket
miss
for him.
there.
At least not yet.
Ariza outside.
Kane to Ariza.
Lillard the pass to
Lillard
Nurkic.
to Nurkic. I wonder if Lillard scored.
Greg, the NBA under Adam
Since I
Silver
made that
has
comment
been
about him
aggressive
needing
looking
7
for
more.
ways to enhance the product and attract
Nice one there for
fans. Where do you
Simons.
fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on
Trey
their
Burke.
laurels and to continue to try
Get
to
swept.
evolve. But with that evolution,
If we could keep them
sometimes
below
it's
100,
not
that would
gonna
be
come
amazing.
over as well
Don't
as
think
they
that's
would
gonna
like, but
gonna
I'm a
happen.
fan of some of the
Still, we have
experiments, I should say,
improved.
that we've tried thus far, and I hope
Lillard.
it continues to push the envelope.
Hey, another
That's a
one.
good thought.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Now
Reba.
here's Burke, covered by Lillard.
To Berea.
Now Berea. Burke, the pass to Pop.
Burke to Boban. Boban against Simons. He's got to want this. No, it's not
Trying to
Boban,
get
sorry.
open is Marjanovic.
It's Powell.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And Simons
This
does
guy
well.
just can't find his
Good
rhythm,
defending
and
so
you look
far.
up at the scoreboard, they
Mellow
absolutely
foul
need
by
his
Berea.
productivity.
And we'll shoot 2. I wonder if I am actually going to get on the court or not. Looking more like a no. Only 4 minutes to go.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, rare
Greg,
miss.
we are in an era of positionless basketball, and we know the All-Star
We'll
game
take it. We're
now
58
has a
points
2
up.
backcourt, 3 front court
Is it
position as
58?
opposed to 2 guards,
No,
2
it's
forwards,
48.
and a center
Not bad.
when you're voting. Should they get rid of those
It'd be
designations?
nice to win by at least 50
I tell you
points.
what, I think you could make
That'll
a
be a
strong
statement.
case for that. You go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot. I
Yes.
think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans
Free
tell you
that.
the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
No, play a game of deep ball.
I would agree with that. All-Star's not meant to be a serious event. So just let the fans vote for
Pass
whoever
to
they want
Anthony.
to see.
The tray,
Makes sense.
and the 3 ball is
Ooh,
good.
Melo answered the
Anthony's
3,
got
one of his own.
26 points.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Pass to Burke.
Burke versus Simons.
Shoots from the elbow.
This
Another
is
shot.
Boban with a rebound.
Marjanovic,
Wow,
no
good
good.
D by
And
Melo.
the Trailblazer shooting is
Boban
now
really
in
has
this world,
struggled. His height
74% from the field.
not presenting that much
And
of a
it goes
challenge
down
for us
2
so far.
points.
Another bucket
Simons
down
does
low.
extend the
They've
lead
been
to
the
51.
aggressors, taking
Can
the
we
ball
hold on to
inside
this?
and attacking at the rim.
To the middle. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
I guess
Marjanovic has
kind
got
of
his
jinxed
first
it.
points of the night.
Boban
Great
scores
job
his
of
first
screening
bucket.
there. Nice job
Until that
taking
happened,
to the
I was
rim
completely
and
right.
get the finish.
Pass to Trent. Now here's Ariza.
Trevor Reza, nice pass. Trent Jr.
That's a great
gets a
setup.
nice dunk.
Screen the defender off and let him
150
elevate.
All right,
points.
and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
Just need to stop the Mouse from scoring. We'll keep them under 100.
Gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Still 2
Now
whole minutes
here's
left,
Burke.
and Dirk
He's guarded close.
playing very aggressively, but Reza able to steal that one from him. Good job.
The pass to Trent. Ariza outside. Pass to Azania.
Oh, Hazonia came on.
Here's Trent.
Barely noticed.
Shot
Reza
from 12. The rebound
misses
by
that one.
Marjanovic. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down
It
for
comes
them.
right.
Here in the
I think there's
fourth.
also
Feed to
left for
Berea.
Mavericks now.
And Willie
Berea
Cauley-Stein gets the
misses.
whistle that time.
And a loose ball
That's his
foul by
third foul of the
Cauley-Stein.
game. The
Means we get the
Trailblazers
ball back
making a switch here.
regardless.
Collins is checked in.
Collins in for the last 1.5 minutes. So they had me sit out the whole fourth quarter, huh?
Berea's gone 1 of 3 on the night.
It's kind of mean.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total
Collins
mismatch and a
goes all the way to
show
the hoop.
of strength for
Scores.
You know, it's tough to put your finger
And even
on the
if the Mavs
deciding
get a
factor in
free,
this one, but I'd
they'll
say
still
that
have
the
a 50
shooting
point lead.
accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead
to a better field goal percentage.
And
But
everyone important. And
aims
this
the
one
shot,
will go
goes
down
into
as
the
winning
rear
number
instead.
3.
They can
Goes
chalk
to
this
right.
one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
Kind of
And
forces
what
his
a
way through,
tremendous standout performance it was
and
for Damian
does so.
Lillard.
Very
Efficient
risky strategy,
productivity.
but
You love what this
worked
guy
out
has
for him.
given to you on the offensive end.
Trailblazer shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Asked to Ariza. Outside Collins. To the paint. Here's
On
Simon.
Simon's
Lead
wide
pass was
open.
put in just the
And
right
there's
spot.
no way
Making every effort to put this
we
game
don't win this
on
by
ice.
50 plus
Well,
points
just
now.
terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his
Like
part.
as soon
You
as
love
Mavs
what you're
shoot,
seeing from them tonight.
we can just hold on to the ball.
Berea kicks to Marjanovic.
If Boban takes a shot from 3, then
Here's Berea.
by all means.
Over Trent. Trying to
Berea
get
will.
open is Marjanovic. Can't
And
nail
this
the
is,
jumper. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
yeah,
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here
probably
if they want
will
They have earned this
just
win.
try
to.
one
Passes
last
to
point.
Trent. Outside Collins. Now the pass to Trent. And here is his own.
Definitely running the
Guarded by
clock
Wright.
down.
And that one clearly a foul.
And
Gets the
Dirk with
whistle
a
and
foul.
2
Didn't
shots
see on
coming
who.
up. It's going to go on
Guess we'll
Trey
find
Burke.
out in a sec. And Anthony Simons, chance for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And one more.
And so he hits both.
Easy come, easy go.
And so Portland takes this one.
Alright,
Up by a big
finish the
margin.
game without committing a foul.
Resounding victory for them.
Well, 55-point win. Not bad. That certainly sends out a message to Dallas. Fortunately, they did get just over 100 points. But overall, we are getting better. Like, our win margins are improving. I don't think it's going to improve beyond 55.
This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.
4 assists for me, that's pretty much all I did. I guess 3 assists don't count as an official statistic. Hey, I'll take it. Alright, let's see what's cracking in social media then. That's not anything new, is it? Lillard and the Trailblazers crush the Mavericks. Magic beat the Hawks in overtime. Mr. Vucevic, the Bucks beat the Heat. Need some revenge for last year's playoffs. Triple-double for LeBron, even though the Lakers played. Alright, cool. So next up is the San Antonio Spurs, who have lost since we played against the Mavericks. So this is the first time we'll be playing against a team that's actually lost a match. Chance to go 4-0. Spent our place at the top of the Western Conference. First, that's neighborhood. Time to do some training. Alright. Look, another guy with the same ring as me. How do you do that, Savage? I'll race you to the training facility. Man, you're making this too easy for me. I'm not even going there. So going to the gym. I've lost interest. Alright, let's hope this training was better than last time. Although the training we had last time eventually led to Mavericks game, which we absolutely smashed. Trying to get good at long distance shooting for some reason, even though I'm good at it. I wonder how much it pays to be one of those like ball boys. Like just like fetch for balls and pass them to the players. Let's get goal.
All right, fellas, let's get to work. Congrats on the win, but we have a lot of work to do if we want to keep it up. Let's stay focused in practice today. The goal of today is to improve our shooting percentages. So we're going to focus on that aspect of the game today.
Oh, interesting.
Set it
That's
up
a
and
new
get
one.
started.
Oh no, this is 3-on-3. We're gonna save on. This is the same as we had. CJ and Nurkic is nice. On CJ. Oh, he's missed. It wasn't my miss shot, was it? Hendricks to Trent. Trent scores at the other end. So I'm marking my boy. Gives it to Trent. Lasonia. Nice. CJ gets the rebound. Nurkic. Make myself more available. CJ. CJ. Okay, he scored. Ooh, good pass from Nurkic. I mean, the team's playing without me, but as long as we win, I'm cool with it. CJ McCollum. Like that. I'll kick back to CJ. And he scores. And cool, I get the ball. Nope, nope, just giving it to me. That's fine. Not hurt. Kick. It's CJ. Ooh, excellent release. One more and we win. He's going to go for that. He missed. But his own rebounder scores. And we win. Hey, nice. It's been a while since I've won one of those. Oh. I got 0 points for that. Even though my team won. It just says it all really, doesn't it? 2-on-2 half court. Oh, this one. Different pastimes. Guessing he does need to score. Okay. Okay. Block. There we go. Bounce pass. No, got to him eventually, but okay. Need to try and work on that timing. I don't know where he's going if he wants a bounce pass. Good. Okay, now we're doing alley-oops. There we go. At least that's one thing I'm good at. Pulls for it. So 3 stars, we'll take that. Bounce passes need work, but everything else went pretty well. Big playmaking boost there. More alley-oops, brilliant. Alright, fat-fingered. Okay, pass. Shouldn't be complicated. Shouldn't really miss any of these. After, starting from now. Mean it. I guess you have to kind of wait for him to call for it. Didn't really call for it that time, but I had to give it up. 7 is good enough. 3 stars. Alright. Contested shots. This was a little problem for me last time. But, made the first one. 2 was enough to get 2 stars before, so let's see how well we can do. Oh, counts. Worried I'd missed the time of that. Close. Late. Lucky. Swish. Wonder how many it takes for 3 stars. Will I ever find out? Spawn. Alright, well, 2 stars. We improved on last time. Ooh, we got an attribute upgrade as well. Love to see it. Okay. Let's just spend up money. Leave it at that. That's 2 upgrades, now 69 rated. Nice. Could make a tile out of that, but you know what, I won't. Alrighty then. Let's go. San Antonio Spurs, who are 1-1 as opposed to us, who are 3-0.
In NBA 2K My Team mode, we have spotlight challenges where
I don't care about my team mode, sorry. So this is the 3rd away game in a row. So far the away crowd hasn't exactly intimidated us. There's our boys. Not going to get the spotlight, unfortunately. Notice how the players react a lot more like low key in away games. Like they're not as hyped. I mean, that's understandable. It's, like you get the energy from your fans, and the fans get the energy from you. Alright, let's see who the Spurs have got. So Roseanne, Aldridge. I don't really know much about San Antonio Spurs. One of the teams I've definitely seen the least of. Rudy Gay. I mean, I've heard of these players, but I couldn't remember. If that makes sense. Derek White. Dejounte Murray. Marcus Aldridge and DeMar DeRozan. Greg Popovich. Been around at the Spurs for a while, that's something I do know.
Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trailblazers as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter.
All of the details, like even the tattoos, put done to a very high detail in this game.
Maybe the three most perfect games in finals history. With passing and three-point shooting, they vanquished the Heat and inspired a new wave. Brett Brown, who was then a Spurs assistant, said Greg Popovich had a name for it. Summertime. As in, the game's flowing, good shot to great one, and there it is. It's summertime. Kevin?
That's a terrific
far from that in real life.
Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters.
Definitely felt like summertime for Trailblazers so far this season.
Hood, and it's Nurkic in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Spurs, Gay and Aldridge are up front. White is out there with Murray, and it's DeRozan in at the three. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight.
Is this a bug?
These two teams can do it.
Because right now Nurkic is going up for that on his own. Oh boy, we've got invisible players. Oh hey Track Top Gamer, welcome to the stream. I do suck. You're right, I'm trying to get better at the game. I am indeed trash as hell.
Lillard outside. Passes it to Hood. Nurkic against
I am indeed a bench player.
Nurkic, the pass to McCollum.
This is my 4th NBA game, to be fair.
And it's sent back by White.
But, yeah. Certainly right. But, that's part of the fun of this game, getting your player up to a point where he's in the starting lineup. Who was? You disliked?
Nice touch off the glass.
Oh, okay.
DeRozan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, the whole point of the stream is for me to talk.
Getting the shot he wants and where he wants.
And you're not subscribing.
Hood.
Oh well. Thanks for giving me a view anyway, bro.
Lillard
Appreciate
outside.
it. The channel sucks. I'm sure it's better than yours.
Over Murray. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads
You're welcome,
and
bro.
adjustments on the fly.
Whatever makes you happy.
Pass to Gay. Inside. Here's Aldridge.
These invisible players are really bothering me. It looks like there's...
So just over a
Is that going to
minute
change,
play.
like, when I come on the court?
The pass to Hood. Back to McCollum.
Appreciate respect, man.
Lillard outside. Hits the three-point
Nice. Damian Lillard gets the
Lillard's
free.
got 5 now.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. guessing you were joking with all that stuff before. Don't worry. I caught it.
Hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively. Put the defense back on his heels.
Alright. My overall is 69. I'm going to leave out all the jokes that go with that number. But yeah, not very high at the moment.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look,
81,
he's
nice.
more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a
See me
great
playing full.
combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive.
Do I play in
or
park?
going all
Nah,
the way to
I
the
haven't
rack.
played in park.
You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his
I kind of
career
just
without
play
being
NBA
elite
mainly
at
for
shot
my career.
creation.
And here's White after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go.
It's just so weird watching invisible players play. If I have to mark one, it's gonna be hilarious. Oh, for the Knicks. They're doing okay this year, I think, in real life. Or at least better than last year.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Lillard outside. And a wide open look for McCollum.
Nice. CJ with a three.
Another three.
4-point lead. Even the invisible players can't stop us.
Always a threat to pull the trigger.
Murray with the bounce pass. 6 feet out.
So which players are actually invisible? I need to figure that out.
That one in.
I guess when they have the ball. Guess I'll know.
Good. Lillard's got 2
Lillard
points.
scores as well. So Aldridge and White are
And
invisible.
why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
So
Nurkic
weird.
against White. Murray outside.
Murray is visible.
And he's frustrated. That's
Nurkic
a
with
shot
a rebound.
he can make in his sleep.
And wow,
Guys, we've
there's
seen
like a
some
cue.
excellent offensive output.
CJ McCollum is just mugging it. He didn't.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers
What the hell
will
just
retain
happened?
possession.
How did we not? Oh, okay. I'm getting so confused because it looks like it's an open route to the hoop, but really there is actually someone standing there.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Right. So someone is standing in front of Nurkic at the
He's
moment.
gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 4 on the shot clock. Hood for 3.
You watch some of the
Goodness
best
is
defenders in the league.
Nurkic
They're
for a
flexible
putback.
athletes,
Nice.
And Murray has that.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Gay. Nurkic with the block.
Ooh. Another block by Nurkic. He did 4 in a row against the Mavericks.
Outside.
And he's got off to a good start here.
And too much time in the lane. They get called
Oh,
for the 3
offensive
second
3
violation.
seconds. We'll see that every day. Especially for a guy like Damian Lillard.
For Portland, they won
Right,
their last
invisible
contest, that
Aldridge
game against
passes
the
to Murray.
Mavericks. Murray surveying the D. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is good.
Murray scores.
Every time I see
Still
Murray,
6
I'm
points up.
reminded that he has a
We're
lot of
not even
moves
halfway
around
through
the
the
cup.
first quarter yet.
McCollum outside.
CJ to Hood.
Hood kicks to Anthony. Trailblazers
Melo
winning
with a
the ball
nice
down.
pass.
And the shot goes in.
Lillard sneaks in
And
behind
that's
as he
12
always
points
does.
for Lillard.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
DeRozan against Hood.
Rosen misses.
Shot is off. Portland leading by
Melo
8.
with the boards.
And it's Hood in the corner.
Hood for 3.
Chance to extend the lead to
I
double
can't tell if they're
digits. No
open
good.
threes or not.
Lillard right
Did
side.
get the ball back though.
A three-pointer
And
is
we make
right
that
on
one.
target.
Big
Lillard's
second
got
chance
15.
turn.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already.
And Spurs are
Long
pulling their first
And San
timeout.
Antonio calls
Guessing
the
there'll be a
first
couple
timeout
more
of
of
the
those
game.
if the game keeps up like
Late in
this.
1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And also, you want to prove.
I wonder if I'm
that
going to
you
be
belong.
coming on after
And
this one.
So, because of that, though, and especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly, and we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed, and we see so much impatience, and it causes problems.
Alright, is it go time? Not quite yet. Alright, another invisible man. Alright. Aldridge. Oh wow. Nurkic just knocks the ball out of his invisible hand and sends it into the stands. Now I'm marking DeRozan. Is he visible?
Junior's checked in.
He is visible.
And San Antonio has possession.
This is going to be a huge problem. Like, I'm not going to be able to cover for anyone.
Pass to Johnson. Gay with it, covered by Anthony. Taken away by Anthony.
Oh, Melo steals it. Ooh.
Pass to Junior. He wants to get it to
Assuming
Nurkic.
people are open, oh, this is going to be nightmare passing it as well.
And again, it's the
Lillard's going to get a free.
Getting a lot of
It's
their
all going to
points
be okay.
outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Going to mark DeRozan.
To halt the run. And he
He
overshot
misses.
that one, missing. Trailblazers leading by 14. Passes it to McCollum. Here's
That was a
Lillard.
nice pass by me. Not who I was aiming for. God, I'm screening invisible people.
They get it again.
Okay,
Here's
please
Nurkic.
put that back.
Got a piece of it.
Oh, I got it back.
Next to Anthony. Over
Hello? Oh.
Anthony's shot is off.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense.
DeRozan didn't close him down.
You know, if you get
Missed.
the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than
Melo
not,
to
you're
Lillard.
coming away
Ooh.
with points.
They've
Pass it
been
up.
excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
San Antonio calls timeout. You have to like what we've
Second
seen so
time
far
with
from
16
Damian
points
Lillard.
up already.
Just killing it.
Spurs
from
only have
deep.
11
They've
points.
gotta
It's a
be
huge
all up in
improvement
his jersey at
in our
all
defense
times. Give him even
over
an
the
inch.
first 3
He's
games.
just asking for him to
Team
drop
going
another
from
triple
strength
on
to
you.
strength. Trent's on, Whiteside's on. No, McCollum. No. Good.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Mills. 14 points from him the last game against Washington.
Okay. At least I'm still marking a visible play.
Nurkic with the block.
What a block. I wasn't aiming for it, but Lillard gives me an assist. I'll take it.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
That was
They
a
established
nasty
the
little
pace.
two-handed
They
dunk
made
there.
shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Oh, there's 4 visible players and only 1 invisible guy. Love that.
Here's O'Connor. San Antonio
Magic
again
forward.
missing. Trailblazers leading by 18.
That transition. Ooh,
Lillard, the
think
pass
I'm
to
free.
Junior. Here's Whiteside. Count the bucket.
Alright, I'll take
He's
this.
got a free throw coming up as well.
Don't even want to risk shooting
That's
because I
their
think someone's
third
marking
straight
me.
make
Someone
off
probably
an
was
assist.
marking me. Nice finish by
The
Whiteside.
Trailblazers shooting their first
Yeah,
free throw of
assist
the
and
evening.
a pass into foul. Alright, if I do. I mean, I could have tried leaving the game and rejoining it to fix this invisible player thing. Honestly, it's just fun to see how we play, how I can play. They only have one invisible player, which I've seen is Portal, which I know is a center.
And Kevin, that's a great
Struggle
question.
to defend
And believe
against
it or
a player
not,
like that anyway.
you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own
Right,
benefit.
right side
That's
of the
how
board.
they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack.
Well, Trent
They don't say a word during the course of the
finishes
game.
that off.
But they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality.
147 points
you
to
play
8
your
Mike.
best.
Well, I'm glad you don't
I don't know what else.
2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
They could use a bucket.
Nice, good work by Nurkic
Great D that
on the
time
board.
from Nurkic. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up
Right
to the
side.
and the
I
shot
assumed he
is
was
good.
open that time.
Whiteside's
And it
got his
worked.
second
First
bucket
assist
of
of
the
the game.
Offensively,
Know how to pass it,
defensively,
that's
they are
true.
in total control.
This has been
Son
an
Whiteside
impressive
is a nice
performance
outlet.
tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Johnson.
Now here's Johnson. 20
Screens
points for him
kind of
last game
there.
against Washington.
Lyles. Whiteside
Lyles,
tips
no
it.
good.
I guess
Oh, I was
when
Whiteside
he
who tipped
has
it
to
almost.
miss one of those
Tipped it
once
back
in a
in.
while.
Good
What a
ball
pass
movement
to
here by the
Nurkic.
Trailblazers. And Nurkic
Another
gets it to
assist.
go.
They're finding
go.
lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row.
38-11. How many times has a quarter ended like that?
Here's O'Connor. Again, the
Another
miss by the
miss.
Spurs.
Nurkic with a
Portland
rebound.
in total control.
Give the ball to Dame.
Here's
He gives it to Trent.
Here's Junior.
And
he
I'll
lays
put
it
back the
straight
rebound.
in.
And of
Let's
course,
go.
we know the history between
First
Cobb
rebound.
and Junior. Now, these
First
two
points
seem
of the
to
day.
have their fates intertwined.
For myself a few
They're
fans too.
always going to be connected.
And
Didn't
Greg,
score
now
against
two
the
rookies are
Mavericks.
playing for the same side. They've been
Didn't
competitive
score
for
this
so
one.
long, so it's nice to see them join forces. Shots good
Forces
by
that one in.
Mills.
One of the smallest men on the floor, Mills using his
Patrick
quickness
Mills
against good interior
scores that
defense.
one.
Pass to Junior. Here's Nurkic,
I mean,
defended by
I don't
Porter.
know if Nurkic has anyone on him.
Whiteside trying to break free.
Trent.
Here's Trent. He had 13 points in the win against the Mavericks in
See, I
Dallas.
didn't even know I
And
was
it's
covered.
Junior missing.
Went for the shot. It wasn't a bad
To the
one
middle.
going to the
Here's Lyles, and the dunk by
Lyles
Lyles.
score. I had to remember my
Perfect
players are
vision.
invisible.
Mills getting quicker these days.
So
than
if
finding the
someone's
open man.
unmarked,
And
and
Mills
they are
in the
unlocked.
NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't
Uh,
get shown off
passing
too
it to
often.
people who look
In
free.
the half court, though, he does a great job.
No
of
kick.
creating looks
Misses
for
at Whiteside.
himself, accelerates off
With
the
a nice
screens,
putback.
can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
I do like saying the sky's the limit.
There's
Said the
pass
same
to
thing
Lyles.
about Porzingis.
Portland grabs
Nice
the
work,
miss.
Nurkic.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
From past the arc,
Trent for 3.
the Trailblazers get it back.
Almost
in a
got
new
that
14.
rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great
Trent's
measure
got that
of its
pass.
energy, and theirs has been terrific.
Blocking
here in
passes
the
is
first
really
quarter.
hard. I wouldn't recommend trying it regularly.
O'Connor the pass to Lyles.
Miles
Hassan
misses.
Whiteside grabs the miss.
Whiteside with
I'll
the
tell you
rebound.
what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Excellent release.
There and then
But I would have
create
gone
the
in if
contact.
Johnson didn't foul and block me.
The Trailblazers have shot
And I'll
just
take
one
my first free
throw
throws
early. One
for
for one in
the
the game.
Trailblazers, I guess. Don't think I've been fouled before. So it's a chance for me to see how good I am at free throws. I think I may have taken some free throws in some other prelude games. But these aren't my first ones.
The first one falls.
Collins and Hendricks coming on. And does that mean moving to guards? Yes, indeed.
So after making
Terrible
the first, he goes
release.
1 for 2. San Antonio's
Well,
gone
take
0 of
one
2
out
from
too.
deep here.
This
Miles
is
passes to O'Connor. It's deflected.
ooh,
And
nice.
you know Cobb loved that one. He's a performer at both ends.
Right side.
Right side, no good.
That
I
was
knew he was
excellent
marked, but he
contest,
did still
preventing
try
him
and
from
shoot.
making
It wasn't a
something
bad idea to
that's
pass.
usually automatic.
Ooh, O'Connor did well
We've
there.
got 13 seconds left to play in the
Personal
first.
foul.
And the foul called on Junior.
Is that going to be it for me?
That's his first foul. His shot
Let's
was
look for
hindered by
replay
that
of the
momentous
invisible
mobile
man
one
blocking
block.
Miller's shot.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb
Conspiracy theorists
anticipation
everywhere.
on the block.
We questioning how the trajectory of Anthony's shot changed. No, I'm still on. Last 12 seconds.
12 seconds left in the first.
Spurs will just hold on to the ball.
Mills looking it over. Down low. Lyles.
Pass to Lyles, and
Davis
Lyles
getting after a nice
scores.
lead pass. Lyles got his second
On
basket.
Lillard's.
Known as more of a shooter than a playmaker,
Magic.
Mills has improved at running the
Okay,
offense.
43-17
And
up
so
at
it's
the end of the
Damian
first
Lillard
quarter.
making things happen for Portland.
Comfortable,
And
looking
he's
comfortable.
supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. Right back after this break.
Okay.
Damian Lillard told us before the game when asked how he stays so grounded despite all of his individual success.
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from a tough place. Didn't get recruited in high school. I went to a small college, so I just come from something different than somebody that might have been 8th grade #1 prospect and getting recruited by every school in the country in the 9th grade where they might be a little bit more entitled.
Definitely gives off
Stories in
a
our
humble
league are
but
about
confident
guys who
type,
struggle
to be
to get
honest.
to where they are
Every time
today.
I've heard him talk.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect
What
to
was that?
achieve your dreams.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a
It's so hard to tell where the players are.
And looking at what
And
we've seen,
that's a nice dunk.
Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they
Dame,
add up.
let's go.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see
Oh,
who's on the
Collins.
floor. All fueled up and
Oh
ready to
wow,
go for the
blocked
start
by
of
the
second
invisible
quarter.
portal.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Trevor Ariza, Damian Lillard out there with Junior. Then
I'll
it's
take that.
Collins, and it's Cobb.
Hey, a defensive
taking it at the
rebound
three
too.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a
I
glaring discrepancy
can't see
between
him.
these two teams in that
I
area.
assume he's open. Shouldn't.
Now here's Mills. Ariza covering. Johnson for 3. It's good
Johnson
from
scores a
long range.
3. I'm not worried about them
Himself
coming back.
going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
Come on, Hendricks.
Here's Junior. Makes it off.
Hey,
the
there
glass.
we go.
Yet another example of Cobb's
Couple
basketball
more points for me.
IQ. He has the vision to make plays that others can't.
Now here's Mills. Covered by Lillard.
Anthony Mills.
Shots good by
I don't know
Mills.
what I can do there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Portland leading by 21. Lillard the pass to Cobb.
Need Hendricks.
Here's the lob to Lillard.
Ooh, alley-oop to Lillard. Hello.
Slams it in.
Nicely
A guy
done
who
there.
Spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim.
Almost
Lillard
dropped
has
it.
confounded the defense all night.
Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. San Antonio
Spurs
calls
timeout.
timeout. Greg, not all drafts are the
23
same in
point
terms
lead.
of talent.
10 minutes to go in the
2019
half-
was a
first
year
half.
to remember.
It's
No
looking
doubt
good.
about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
5 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. This game's doing really well. I mean, if I had a couple more rebounds, I could feasibly aim for a triple double. It's been that good a half. I do think I might be coming off though. Let's have a look at our bench. We have a chance. There's only 2 players on the Spurs bench. Everyone's invisible.
Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the
Yeah,
floor.
okay. I'm off.
Checked in for
I'm
Portland.
glad I don't have to
Collins
defend
goes
against
in
the
for
invisible
Lillard.
dudes.
Murray kicks to Aldridge.
Who's back for
Here's the dish
us?
to White.
Coleman good. And Spurs pretty
6 to
much the
shoot.
best starting lineup now.
Back to Aldridge. And he's fouled pretty hard
Aldridge
on
is
that
fouled.
shot, but he's got the chance to
By
pick up the
Hood.
points at the
I
line.
mean, how do you know it's a
It's gonna
foul?
be on
How
Rodney
do you
Hood.
know he actually
And
fouled
this
it?
is what you sign up for when trying to defend Aldridge. The pump fake, just one of many tools.
No
in
one
his
signed up
arsenal.
to defend an invisible player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
I just want to see this ball fly now.
The free throw drops for Aldridge.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is,
A screenshot
at
of that. I
times
might
his
use that for my
defense
thumbnail.
can be a concern.
There's no way
Getting
invisible
tougher
players
for
doesn't
him
get on my
as
title.
he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs, that's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very
Okay.
respectable percentage from outside. In order to
CJ
play heavy
to Zach.
minutes at the 4,
Colin's
you need
going
to
all
be
the
able
way,
to shoot.
and he gets
Good to see
fouled
Aldridge still
by
adding
Aldridge.
new wrinkles
I guess the
to
same
his
logic
game.
goes the other way. How do
The
you know
Trailblazers have
if
gone
an invisible
2 for
man
3 at the
fouls
foul
someone?
line in this
So,
game.
And
no
as a
bias
team,
shown by the
excellent
referees. You
a
love to
season
see it.
ago, about 80%
Credit to the
when they got to the
officiating
line.
where it's due.
And that one falls for Collins.
Coach probably wondering where his players are. He hasn't seen them all game. More ways than one. Can Zach make it to end 2?
And so Collins
Yes.
nails both of them. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Aldridge kicks to Gay. Over Collins.
Gay shoots,
Gay
and this
misses.
is
Once he gets the ball
Collins
there,
to
you
McCollum.
expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Murray against McCollum.
he's trying to get free. Really working out. Guess we're going to screen for CJ to take a shot
And he
himself.
sinks that one, hitting the back
works
of the rim
just
on
fine.
the way in. McCollum's got 5 points so far. And here's White. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, a snowball.
Nice
effect
shot
when
by
that would-
someone.
One thing would go wrong, and then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight.
Okay.
That was not the team I expected to see that
Come on,
night.
Hendricks.
Okay, well, let's check
He's
in
a
with
star
David
player
Aldridge.
now. He's already
From the
got the star
sideline.
next to his name.
Kevin, thank you.
Just noticed that.
Now,
He used
we
to be
have
just
seen
free.
continued growth with the
Now
NBA's
he's got the
affiliated
star as
leagues
well.
the last few years. Think about the explosion in
Fake
popularity
shot.
of the WNBA.
Still doesn't
the
score.
Basketball Africa League.
The Roseanne
expansion
defends
of the
well.
2K League.
Invisible
Greater
White.
pay in the WNBA and
Collins
the G
over.
League
Very good
pathway,
block.
along with the unionization of G League
Go
players.
Hendricks.
The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels.
Collins for
Guys,
3.
back to you.
Thank you, David.
Swish.
And the basket by McCollum.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's DeRozan. Here's
Right,
Aldridge.
Rosen's missed.
And good
Aldridge
work on the
puts it
boards
back. I
there.
thought we were getting a rebound there.
Points. Aldridge has got
Still
4
getting
points this
used to the
quarter.
invisible
Some
thing.
people claim that Aldridge is a finesse player, but he can get physical when he wants to.
Yeah, because no one can see him when he fouls.
Now
He
Hood
doesn't know what to
still
do.
looking for his first bucket in this one. A 3 from
McCollum
McCollum.
does.
That's good, and it's
That's
his 4th
very
basket
good
of the
free.
game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
White up top. Gay
Okay,
inside.
misses.
He's guarded by
Ooh.
McCollum.
That was a really good block. I don't know who it was.
Now
Hendricks
here's
at the other
Cobb.
end.
Defense right on him.
Gets
And they call the foul, so
fouled
a
by the
chance at
invisible
line
White.
for one more
And
coming up.
one.
It's going to be Cobb shooting. That one on White. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd
So we have
eventually
like
wanna
Lillard,
call
McCollum,
games,
and
be in the
Hendricks Scott who are all
broadcast table?
basically
Kevin, no
star
idea.
players.
I
Maybe
didn't
not
have any
CK.
clue, and quite
He's close
honestly,
enough to
didn't
him.
really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am
Literally
I
a
glad
couple of
I
bad
did.
points. Oh, now I
I'm
can
glad
see
you did
Rudy
too.
Gay.
You probably don't remember
He's
this.
got the
Doc
cold
Rivers and I
icon,
were doing a
snowflake
game.
icon next to
You
him.
came over to say hi to the two of us.
Definitely
We
the,
back out on
that
the
was named
floor.
after me.
Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV someday. So he saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about. And when you can't get anything to fall,
CJ
it
for another three.
gets in your
And
head.
that was a little
His
too ambitious.
rhythm, it's been way off.
30
The
points
goal
up.
now
I
might
can
be to
kind of
get him
understand him
something
wanting to try some
easy
stuff.
at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Pass to Cobb. Back to McCollum.
Alright, CJ. Collins.
Looking around. Passes it to Carmelo.
Over
Gay. Puts the move on. And Anthony
as
lays
well
it
to
up
score.
and in.
And love
Takes
the
the invisible
muscle
guy out.
Anthony brings to
See
the
the
three
Son
spot.
Whiteside
Takes
getting ready
pride
to
in
come back
outworking
on.
everyone when he's that deep
Trent
inside.
Jr.
Now here's White. To the inside.
Right to Aldridge.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot
Foul by
2
Miller.
at the free throw line.
2 more.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
He's a big man you do not want to send to the line. LaMarcus is over 80% for his career.
And Portland making a change here.
Oh, it is LaMarcus shooting, isn't he?
And he makes both free throws.
Yep,
In
fair
this
enough.
quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's McCollum. 26 points for him last game against Dallas.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up
Right,
teammates
Colin.
with good shots.
Finds Melo. Is he going to go for himself?
Gay with the block.
Oh,
A pretty good defender.
That was
Gay
a good
using
block.
that 7'3" wingspan.
I really appreciate
well.
it 'cause we
Get
didn't
that
see
shot
it.
out of here.
Nick's got the ball straight off of it, so
And White kicks to DeRozan.
fair play.
And Murray now top of the key.
Murray to Gay.
Gay against Whiteside.
Side
the
as
miss
well.
by the Spurs.
It's a
And
rebound
if you're
2.
looking for the main reason that they're
Melo
trailing in this game,
goes up
look
for
no
a
further than
mid-range
his
shot
shooting. I mean, he
and
has
scores.
hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Here's White after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. White dishes to Aldridge.
Back to Aldridge.
Takes the assist and
He
lays
scores.
it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Aldridge has got 8 points.
Spurs starting to trade loss a little
And
bit,
so
but
it's McCollum. He'll bring it up
28
for the
points
Trailblazers.
down.
They want to keep it rolling.
I feel like
here
it's
following
probably
the win
already
against
too
Dallas.
late.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan
Right,
coming
good
in.
find space.
You saw the execution
scores.
and you saw the results.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. DeRozan against Hood. Outside DeRozan. The shot misses.
DeRozan misses.
Defensively by Whiteside.
Whiteside to Melo. Let's go.
Anthony against Gay. Takes a shot at the elbow.
Misses. And
the Spurs have gone 7-16.
Cole Gay
Just
gets
under
the
50%
rebound.
here in the second quarter. DeRozan finds Murray.
Murray is fouled by CJ. He's going to give it and one. He's going to let me come onto the court though. See that was what CJ was really going
go
for.
the rest of the way to prevent the and one.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray,
Who
he's
do I
got
be
great
marking?
length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does.
I don't
DeJounte
know.
Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan.
One
Still
invisible
very
man.
young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
Melo's the only. Is that CJ? Oh,
Free throw
no, that's,
good, Murray.
I
That
can't
is
wait
CJ.
to see Murray reach his full potential. Reason why? Because he has a
CJ,
lot of
Trent,
it.
me, Melo. That's
McCollum feeling it out a bit.
misses. And Colton gets the
The
rebound.
Spurs shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Puts it up from 12. Off the
Good
left
shot
rim and out.
contest from me. I
He's
don't
kind
mind.
of lost his way this
He's saying
period,
so.
having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And CJ
His
scores.
shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Now here's
I wonder if
Murray.
I could get an A
He
plus
has five.
before the quarter ends. Crazy possibility.
A floater, and the layup is up and in. Murray's got 7 points.
There's
Murray.
the floater game. Murray incredibly smooth in everything he does.
Trailblazers moving the ball around.
Melo.
Here's Trent.
Trent.
And Pirtle pulls it
Goes
down.
for the rebound.
Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And
Ooh,
stolen by
give me
Junior.
that.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers.
Whiteside not giving me
Here's
the
McCollum.
assist.
It's in and good for his 6th
CJ
field
does
goal in
score.
10 attempts.
Not even a
Well,
pass to
that's 3 of
assist.
their last
No.
5 baskets in
Allow me
transition.
game. Still, we'll take the steal.
McCollum against Murray.
Murray going all
Here's
the
tip
way.
drop.
Oh, Bolton got the
Jump
rebound.
shot, And Pirtle lays it up and in.
Well,
I
we've
thought
seen
that was
movie
mine.
a few times, haven't
Didn't
we?
see
An
the big
easy
man
bucket
who's
in the
standing
paint.
right there.
Portland's gone downtown 13 times.
At least
this
he's got-
season.
oh, he's got a
Just
marker on
over
him now.
50%.
He's
7
got a
of 13 on
takeover.
threes.
But at least I
Here's
can see
Anthony.
where he is.
It doesn't go for him.
Not a good
the
shot
Spurs
from
will
Melo.
take it the other way.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Down low. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Murray.
DeRozan scores
Murray's
despite
got
my
3
best
assists
attempts.
now in this one. Pass to Trent. Back to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. No one.
Whiteside for
Whiteside
3.
as he lets it go.
Well,
Sinks the
apparently
three-pointer.
Hassan Whiteside
got
can also
10.
shoot
A
threes.
welcome sight for this team.
Crazy
Whiteside
times.
with the catch and shoot in rhythm.
Murray against McCollum.
Murray
Good
misses.
D by McCollum.
And physically, there's no
Go
doubt
to-
they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Just in a perfect
Alright, now I can't
position
see him again.
to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Trent.
Trent.
Anthony trying to get over.
Ooh,
And
blocked.
DeRozan sends it back.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
2 free
And
throws coming
foul
up,
by
and they
Whiteside
call
on the
the
other
shooting
end.
foul.
So
They get
14
Hassan
foul of the
Whiteside.
quarter. It doesn't really
I
matter.
mean, even from over here, you can
There's
see
45
that one
29
pretty
seconds
clearly.
left.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Murray.
What?
So for the Trailblazers, Norkic checked in for Anthony, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for C.J. McCollum.
Lillard and then each back. Spurs have Mills, Murray, Johnson. Murray and Johnson already, but I think it's just Mills who's come on. The number of invisible players stays the same. That's the main thing I'm looking
No
at.
good on the second free throw.
Man, this one.
And just a much better job of attacking
have that,
and getting
Lillard.
to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a
5
single
points and 5
attempt
assists in the
in
game.
the first.
He ain't
just
even done
adding
yet.
insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested
Oh, what a
shot
pass
at the
by
rim.
Bolton.
You have to compete
Even without
at
seeing him,
all
I could see
times.
that was a great pass.
Beautiful location on the pass as
Lyles
usual.
finishes
Led
it off.
his man perfectly.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Nurkic against Lyles. Nurkic the pass to Junior. Here's Trent. To the paint.
Whiteside.
Whiteside.
Nice.
That's 12 points for Hassan Whiteside.
Maybe I'm getting that A
I
plus
still
just
feel
yet.
he's just scratching
Still,
the
only,
surface.
after only half of the game,
immense potential of
having an A
Whiteside
already.
shining through.
Really sick.
Bounce pass Mills. Here's Lyles.
Lyles
And the last second
missed.
attempt doesn't
And we'll
fall.
be up 27
And so
points
it's
at half
Portland
time.
rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap
Well,
up
of
the
course,
quarter.
winning this
From the
game,
field,
making
they
it
have been
4 in a row.
outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Is it Miller?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, they've been shooting poorly. Is that good defense or bad offense?
Oof. I bet he'll
Probably
say
a little bit of both. You know, I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
It's led to good results for you, though. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Alright, it's been a good half. Plus 11 while I'm on the court. 5 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal off the bench. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That playmaking bag is looking close as well. Alright, second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from
We will
Damian
continue
Lillard.
to
And the
run.
bulk of his damage so
saying?
far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you
On
want to
to
do
Lillard.
easier to accomplish.
Gang and Aldridge are up front.
Let's
Derek White is out there with DeJounte
to
Murray.
Colin.
And it's DeRozan in at the three, the small forward.
Have to
the
let it
San
fly.
Antonio 5. McCollum,
Missed
no
it.
good.
Rebound goes
San
to Gay, I
Antonio
think.
shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here's Gay.
Rosen to Gay.
Good.
Gay
And
scores.
it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Gay's got the first basket of the second half here for the Spurs. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. Nurkic the pass to Lillard over Murray.
Will be at
and
the
he
end of our
buries
4-game
that
road
one,
trip
drilling the rim
in
on
the
way
next
down.
episode against the Thunder.
Lillard's got 28.
And part of
It'll
what
be
makes
good to
Dame
get 4
special,
in a
he
row,
can pour it in
assuming we
working
win this
off
one.
the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds points
This is in a
without
very
the
good
rock
position.
in their hands.
Now here's White. Here's
To
DeRozan.
DeRozan.
That's good from
Nice
17
fade
feet
away.
away. DeRozan's got
We can
13.
afford to trade
And
though.
that pick takes the D
point.
totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Rodney Hood. Lillard
scanning the floor.
finds Nurkic.
Finished off by
Nurkic
Nurkic.
dunks it.
Yeah, quick thinking wins Dame assists. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
The pass to Gay.
Gay trying to go away and
Shot
scores.
good by Gay.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
More game time, please.
Pass to Hood.
Keep
Lets
this
it
game
go
out of
from deep.
reach.
Gets the three-pointer
Nice,
to fall.
Rodney Hood.
Hood's got a
Grabs
second
that
bucket
free.
tonight.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Lillard against Murray. Aldridge kicks
Sure
to
what's
Murray.
going on there. Here's Murray.
Gay inside. Anthony on him.
Gay
Gay
misses.
They
That's
have
what
been
Carmelo
board
in defense.
dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this
CJ
huge
to
lead.
Rodney.
And here's Hood. He has 5. To the middle. Here's McCollum. From
Nice.
down
Good
in the
finish
low
there.
post,
CJ
it
McCollum.
goes. He's got 17.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Pass to White.
Okay,
Inside.
White
Here's
finds
DeRozan.
DeRozan. And
Great
good
that
D.
time from
Nurkic
Nurkic.
pulls that one
Trailblazers
down
have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half
on the
shots to
break.
fall. 80% since the break.
CJ misses.
Here's Anthony.
Melo with
Oh,
a
boy,
rebound.
a lot of contact there, but
And
he gets
foul
the
by
call
Gay.
and will shoot 2. It's
Free
going to be
throws.
on
Let's
Rudy
go.
Gay. The Trailblazers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Here's one.
And the first one at the line is good. A lot of big decisions have
Is
fallen
that
on Adam
Whiteside coming
Silver's
off the hood?
shoulders, the commissioner of the
No, it's
NBA.
Hendricks.
Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also
I was wondering if they were
appreciated, not
talking
just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners.
Ooh.
He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
These are big buckets. He's been
Nice
instrumental
work
in
by
helping
Lillard.
them try
It's
to
the animal
close
Murray.
out this
And I
game.
pick up Adam Silver.
Portland, they have been
From what
coming
I've
through
heard
the
about
charity
him,
stripe. They've made 7
he
of
does
their
a
8
lot of
attempts. And
nice
the Spurs
things.
making a change here. Mills is
Uh,
checked in. And the Trailblazers making a
Things
change
like
here
letting
as
the
well.
players have their own social
Ariza's checked
messages
in.
after the events in America was a pretty big thing. The way the NBA handled COVID pandemic was pretty good, I think.
Wearing the
Compared to
number
most
0
sports,
for a reason.
considering
Damian
these teams are
Lillard
playing
has
like
it
every
on
couple
his
of
back
days.
for his city, Oakland, just the latest star from the town.
Now here's Gay. Can they get it?
He was up.
Rebound by the
And
Trailblazers.
nice rebound by Nurk.
Nurkic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
CJ
And the
was
basket
up
by McCollum.
and scores
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a
37
gift
points
to his
in the
team.
lead.
Cobb with the steal.
Hendricks definitely doing his chances no harm with a
Down
nice
low,
steal.
Nurkic.
And
banks
assist
in off the
Nurkic
glass.
for the layup.
Nurkic has got 4 this quarter.
And it
95
just
to
seems that every
56.
pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Good finish
Kevin,
over the
thank
other
you.
end by
There
Mills.
will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
It's pretty
We
interesting,
appreciate
but
that, David. Thank you.
I don't think it
Here's
affects
White,
anything in this game.
Following the score by Trevor Ariza.
Don't
And
even
2
know if
free
it
throws
affects
coming up,
basketball
unable to get
that
that
much.
one to go with all
Guessing
the
there's like
contact.
regulations
Love
on
how active
basketball
Derek White is on
as
offense.
to
Good at making
how
defenders
much hair is
question
in
their
it or
decisions.
material
First
it's made
trip to the
out of.
line for him here.
Pretty sure that's probably pretty strongly regulated.
And that one falls for White.
He was barely recruited out of high school. Derek White's story is inspiring. He's someone that never gave up on his dream.
Johnson, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
I'm sure that's a sort
Zach
of a lot of
Collins
NBA
checked in
players,
for
but
Portland.
congrats to him, I guess.
And both free throws good for White. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half.
Lillard
Very
finds
strong.
Nurkic
And
straight
finished
away.
off by Nurkic.
Spurs were
That
slacking.
gives him the
Nurkic
double-double.
punishes
10
them.
points and 12 rebounds.
Yeah, and ever since halftime,
when is it
they
my
played
turn?
precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has
You
had
get to add
something
to
to say
my
about
points
that.
tally.
No question, they've settled in
In all
and
of the
executed
categories.
brilliantly.
Now, here's Aldridge. Great
Misses.
D that
No.
time from
Another
Nurkic.
rebound. He's having a very good game.
To the middle. Here's Lillard. Beautiful
Hendricks
dish,
finds
and the
Lillard.
layup goes
Another
down.
assist for the new
And
boy.
that's now 33 points for
Another
Lillard.
bucket for Lillard.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Mills passes to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
Weird, but I'm actually against invisible players. His
Here's Gay.
might just be our best one yet.
Rudy Gay.
Well, that
This is
really
something
looked
Gay
weird.
does
That dunk.
wonderfully. An
Like the
insane
ball just
dunker
moving
who
down
loves
so
finishing
violently
strong at the rim.
without anyone
Lillard, the pass to Ariza.
being near it.
Cobb with it. Pass to Ariza. Kicks to Cobb.
Hendricks gets it back from Ariza.
Lillard with it from outside
Looks like he's
the
turned
arc.
his back when no one didn't.
The rebound by the Spurs.
Lillard misses. Aldridge
Aldridge has
rebound.
got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
Now here's Johnson. For the 3.
Johnson free.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Good shot.
Johnson's got 6.
That's my cue to warm up.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Hendricks to Ariza.
Ariza kicks to Lillard.
Lillard to Hendricks. Cobb again. Definitely
Now,
giving him the
here's
ball a lot.
Cobb. White
He's done well.
covering.
Lillard
Bucket
uses a
6.
screen.
That's
Gets
a
one.
2 from Lillard.
Misses
Trailblazers
the
keep it
2.
alive.
Nurkic goes
Ariza
there.
outside.
Ariza's going to try a 3. He's
Offensive
missed.
rebound.
Hollins gives us another go.
Now here's Cobb. White covering. They shoot again.
Hendricks.
Bucket is good.
Nice.
Cobb's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
We owe that one to
Another
all the
good
people
play.
getting all
This
those
is how they
rebounds.
built the
Nick
lead,
Collins
calling on the right guys
giving us
at
even
the
a
right
3rd
time.
chance of scoring that.
Reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Gay. After the made shot from Hendricks.
Rudy
Cobb.
Gay goes up.
Off
This
target
is
with the free
Knight
throw
with a
on
rebound.
Jay.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the long time
Lillard gets it back from Ariza. Here's
Father
Nurkic.
Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still
Hendricks too.
finds ways to
Nurkic.
contribute.
He does, GA.
One
Rudy
Nurkic
Gay
showing
isn't
the
the
paint.
same scorer that
Good
he
screening
once
for
was.
Lillard.
But what I love
He's
about
been
him,
off
he's
for the
actually
last
playing the
few
power forward
minutes.
position more later in his career. He can still fill up the
Not
box score.
going to be one to criticize Damian Lillard that much because we're so far up, but it's very uncharacteristic of him.
Now Mills. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Shoots over Cobb.
Mills
Mills can't
does
hit.
enough. Lillard at least getting a rebound.
And it's Lillard with
Makes
the ball. He
defensive
brings it
look.
up for the Portland Trailblazers.
With full animation, I don't know if you guys
Launches
saw
it.
that. This is
Lamarcus
another
Aldridge
3.
grabs the miss.
Aldridge
Aldridge
gets
has
the
got
rebound.
rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded.
50
Puts
so
it up.
far. Mills goes for 3.
But they
Collins
get it
puts
back.
him off. Johnson gets
And
the
the
rebound.
shot is good from
And
Johnson.
scores.
Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Well, depending if that's
The
2 or
pass to
3
Nurkic.
pointers, but I get your point. Ooh, that weird.
Now
Still
here's
haven't got
Lillard,
my chance to
covered by
come on
Mills.
yet. So
And
Lillard
it's in there.
makes that layup.
Lillard's got 35.
Almost unstoppable.
35,
on the
and
drive.
there's still a whole
Lillard's
fourth to
talent
go.
for ball handling,
He's
letting him just cut through the defense.
White
good.
scores.
I love
Both
it.
teams pretty much
Good
just
job
ignoring
getting to the
defense,
rim
I guess.
and making a play.
Portland's
Means
got
no
1
fouls
of
are
6
happening.
three-pointers to drop since
Means
coming
I'm
out
still
of the
sitting
locker
here
room
on the
at
side.
halftime. Pass to Cobb.
Not that there's any rush. We are well in
To the
control.
left side wing. Nurkic, the pass to Ariza. He kicks it to Cobb.
Reads it to Hendricks.
Bangs home the trifecta.
There's another triple.
Cobb's got his third basket of the night right there.
And nowadays, everyone is
39
taking
points up with a whole
three-pointers.
quarter to go.
Cobb showing you the touch from deep. Nice.
Nurkic with a foul there. I think that was Aldridge. I would assume that's who he
This
was
is
marking.
his third trip to the free throw line. That free throw good
He's
from Aldridge.
first. I am
Both teams will make
potentially on
substitutions.
marking Keldon Johnson. This is on Whiteside. Trent. Aldridge is tired, so that Gatorade icon's going to give him away until he comes off.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails him.
Tired enough to miss the free throws,
They've
though.
made every free throw here in the second half.
And for Portland,
Right.
they're shooting impressively throughout at 62%.
Means Trenty.
Lillard outside to the inside. Whiteside.
Whiteside with an easy
Great
finish.
play by Lillard to set it up.
Aldridge wasn't really marking that
Lillard's got
long.
assist number 5.
Oh,
here
he is
tonight.
off
The
now.
Spurs have
Also.
gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting
When
8
did
of
that
15. Passes to Pirtle.
Was
Now
Potter
Aldridge.
and Aldridge.
He's
Oh,
guarded
they're
by
both off.
Collins, and the foul called on
He will be
Hassan
on
Whiteside.
probably much
That'll
longer.
be his second foul of the game.
Reaching though for
Miles
Whiteside.
checked in for San Antonio.
Another invisible
Murray
block for the
comes
highlight
in for
reel.
Patty Mills. Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. And a chance there to look back at
Yeah,
the
Mobile
stunning
one
Mobile
block
a
thing is
moment ago.
definitely a new.
And that'll give
I
them
think I
a
guess a
jolt.
new sponsor
Nothing
for the
like
game.
a rejection to light a fire under you.
Little bump.
1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. Johnson, the pass to Lyles. Solid play in the
Lyles
low block,
scores.
and that one's good.
It's high enough.
Lyles got
It's
8.
my bad.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And they
Ooh.
call the foul,
Hello.
so he's got the
And one.
chance here to make it a
Total
three-point
with
play.
the foul.
And
me
that's an
a
example
few
of
hundred
playing
fans as well.
big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm gonna give
Potential
him a lot
for a
of
3-point
credit
play.
because he saw what
Taking
he was
to
up
8
against,
overall.
and he was
If it gets to double
undeterred.
digits, there'd only
The
be one bucket
Trailblazers
away.
have knocked down 8 of
Scored
9
this.
free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers
Nice
read
pass
pretty
by
well.
Lillard though. Credit where it's due.
One shot.
Ooh,
Free throw
excellent
good,
release. Let's go.
Now here's Murray. He's
So
got 8.
we are in front by 40 points.
Johnson outside. Pass to Lyles.
Johnson to Lyles. Gonna shoot.
Murray outside. 5 on the clock. Johnson,
Damn it, I got
wide open look.
3
Rebounded
blocks.
by Anthony. The Blazers
Melo
on
though
offense.
bails me out. Gets the
Here's
rebound.
Lillard.
Lillard
It's in there.
scores.
Anthony with the assist.
Let's go.
Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
To the paint. Here's
Ooh, good
Lyles.
pass.
And the dunk by
Lyles
Lyles.
scores.
That's
As I
a
said,
good
both
read by
teams
Murray, not having to
definitely
think about
defending
it. He just
considerably
reacts.
less.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. And there's the pass to Trent to the middle. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Whiteside was free.
That's how you set the
And
table,
dunks it.
and everybody gets to eat.
Whiteside just he gets
Here's
freaking
Murray.
3-course meal.
There's 31 seconds left in the third.
Last chance probably for the Spurs.
Johnson outside.
They play really aggressively.
And the basket is good.
Scores.
Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Pass to Whiteside. That one
Ooh,
goes
nice
in.
roll.
And that's 18
Another one
points
for
for Hassan
Whiteside.
Whiteside.
18
Give
for
this
Whiteside.
young man
He's
lot
a
of
bench
credit.
center.
Instead of watching on the offensive
He's having a
end,
fun time.
he's making a difference when his number's called.
Lyles misses.
That shot missing. And at the end of the
Right
third
side
quarter,
didn't want
a
to try
huge
a
lead
full
in this
court
one
shot.
may already have been decided.
Oh, hey dude,
Portland
welcome
out in
back.
front, just dominating this one. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
Biggest win, I don't remember what it was it like 50, 54 points? Could probably beat that.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Something tells me I'm not getting this.
Because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call
Alright, alley
court vision.
Yeah,
right
you
side to
also have the
Lillard.
location
Such a
of the
weird
pass.
combination,
Puts
but
it right where it
it
needs
just
to
somehow
be, where
works.
his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And San Antonio shooting 43% for the game. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth.
Oh, the sub squad is out.
4 and Whiteside at the 5.
To
And it's Junior.
Connor.
And it's Trent in at the 2. Yep, that one goes in there.
Simons is on for us. Yeah.
If you play him
The
soft,
backups are
he's
well
gonna
and
kill
truly
you.
out.
The Trailblazers shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Junior the pass to Trent.
Screening against someone I can't see.
You hear about
Trent,
the
yep.
extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has
Locked.
changed or perhaps a dip in the talent?
Tried to steal it from the invisible Lonnie Walker. Trent gives him an analog.
Kareem and Hakeem and Robinson and Shaq. Someone say, well, we just
Even his
lucky.
player icons is
In a
visible.
lot of ways, we
What has
still have
happened
the
here?
dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
That's good from
Well,
Walker.
Well, I look at
still,
Lonnie
we're
Walker,
up
the
by
18th pick
37.
in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to
He's
get our
being
best
brought
ever
along
win.
slowly as the
You
team
never know.
loves
Still
his
plenty of time
potential,
left.
but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
And now,
You're getting his shots. Doesn't seem to want to do anything with it.
Passes it to Simons. We're just over a minute into this
Connor
final
gets
quarter
rebound.
of play. Walker with some nice D. Greg, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his
Nice. Enough
athleticism.
to making this.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly.
Simons, that's all you.
Polish to his game
Nice.
will come. It's just going to take some time. And that's
Hey,
what
I
you
got
like
the
to
A
see right
plus.
there. A solid move to
Just
give
needs to
himself
hold on
some
to it.
room and take it
Shouldn't
inside.
be a problem.
O'Connor the pass to Walker.
Lonnie Walker. It's the only invisible player left.
And it's Whiteside with the
That's
rebound.
rebound Whiteside.
Whiteside's got 9
Simons
rebounds in the
Trent.
game. Getting it done.
Guessing someone's in front of him.
Here's Trent. And foul
Yeah,
on the shot,
Walker's
so
fouled him.
he'll get a chance at the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was let go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got
Can't blame the ref for whistling. He can't even see if people are fouling or not, so he just has to guess.
Let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an
more
island,
invisible
right?
players
You
coming
don't
on.
have the crowds that you typically would
Rosen's
see guys
on.
in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger.
Nope.
You're out there
Just
kind
Lonnie
of on
Walker.
your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender.
Why are the referees
DeMar
wearing the
DeRozan,
same
he's
color
checked
as
in
the
for San
Spurs?
Antonio.
I feel like that shouldn't happen.
And so he makes both from the line. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Medu. Kicks it to DeRozan.
Rosa.
That will will fall for his 7th bucket,
Stop that.
7 for 15 in this game.
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
And the pass to Trent. Just a little
Trent.
under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Count it.
Let's go.
10 points for
10
Junior.
points.
Great job of screening.
First time in double
nice
digits.
job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The Spurs have gone 3 of
Wait,
5
I got a
in the
screen
fourth
assist
quarter.
for
Pretty good
myself?
numbers coming out of the break.
How's that one?
Here's Medu. He kicks it to DeRozan.
Just thinking DeRozan was going to drive again.
And a lot of contact on that
And
one.
yeah,
So he'll
Simons
shoot
fouls
2
it.
here.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
That's good from
Alright,
DeRozan.
DeRozan gets one.
Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about
Courtney
with
is
DeRozan,
coming on
it
Trent.
helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
Yeah, well, it's not
Down the
DeRozan.
stretch of
What do you
last
expect,
season,
really?
Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt.
Sonia?
They're not fine, but is the amount, which I think is about 25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the
I
hundreds
really
of
wanted to
millions.
keep that off. I was trying to screen
you
it
gotta
and
do more to keep them
got the
honest.
pass.
But by the same token, you know, if
Oh,
I'm gonna
Simons
put
misses.
$200 million
White
invested
side.
in the guy, I want to protect
Damn, that
my
was a
investment. And so
nice little
if
putback.
I can rest them here or there and
Calling it little
prolong
as an
their
insult.
career,
That was a big
I think my
finish.
organization's all the better for it.
Right, I'm marking
The
DeRozan
clock,
now.
a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th.
If you can get a good screen for
you go.
DeRozan on a pick and roll, more often than not, he'll convert it. Great body control.
Simons, the pass to Junior.
That was a good pass, wasn't it?
Hazonia with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Shot from free throw
Sonia
range.
doesn't
Here's
score.
Whiteside. And
Whiteside
there's
will
the bucket.
take
Staying
care
with
of
it on
it
the offensive glass,
as he
getting
usually
it done.
does.
Whiteside
He's had a
got 22.
Yeah,
All
22
of
points. I
7
was going to
feet,
say
265.
he's been very high scoring
Whiteside
today.
easily powers through contact.
Oh, switching.
That's a great
Okay.
play.
To the wing on the left.
I'm paying attention.
Pass to Medu. Back falls.
Okay,
Nice
but
feed that time
the fact that it
from
switched
Walker.
me onto the invisible
Medu's got his first
Lonnie
points in
Walker
this one.
definitely messed me up.
That assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Come on, Hood.
Hood
You
dishes to
look
Junior.
free.
Portland moving the ball around. Here's Hazonia.
Sonia
San
score.
Antonio with the rebound.
Yeah, that's why you don't play very much, mate.
Here's DeRozan.
DeRozan scores. Despite me giving it a piece in a sense.
And now they're shooting it
Yeah, that's
pretty
one
well.
guy that
It's
is
not
difficult for
something
me
you
to
would have
mark.
said in that first half.
Outside Hood. Dishes to Junior. Inside. Lasagna, the pass to Junior.
Go on. Oh,
Passes it to Hood.
good. Give me that assist. Sweet.
The quick trigger. Hood piercing the defense with the effective catch and shoot J.
6
For
assists
San
of the game.
Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
Who's
Here's DeRozan, and the
Oh, that's
dunk
not
by
how I wanted to
DeRozan.
jump. Come on.
You know he's pulling his
Tell me
weight,
some slack
but they
game.
still find themselves behind.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Outside Hood. He dishes it to Junior. And oh boy, a lot of
All right.
contact there.
Foul
but
by
he gets the
Lyles.
call and
Shoot
will
two.
shoot 2. Hey, Smitty, Steve Kerr talked about how Michael Jordan scared his teammates into becoming better players. Would that kind of approach, you think, work today with players entering the league?
You know, I think you have to be careful, yes. But I think on a general, if you're looking at just a blank sheet of paper on how to get guys motivated, I think it takes his leaders, which it starts with ownership, management, coach and best players, if they work hard and they see the blueprint that way, they usually follow.
He's off on the first for the Trailblazers. Zach Collins comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Hood.
And I'm God now. Collins and Ariza wrong. Yeah, I don't like how they changed free throws.
And the second free throw, good.
I'll take one out too. Oh, but now I have to mark invisible guy.
From the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific
Just have to kind of guess where he is.
Forbes the pass to DeRozan. Here's Wiles. And the
Wiles dunks it.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Ariza outside. The dish now to Junior. It's still
oh,
by
for
DeRozan.
sake.
And a fast break now for the
DeRozan,
Spurs.
Walker.
DeRozan leading the charge. Walker's shot is off.
Good rebound to
The
Sonia.
Trailblazers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter.
Simons to me.
And we've seen more attention given to how
Collins.
fans, Greg, interact with players during the game, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Rosen.
It's all about
Gains
making
the
sure
three.
that everyone is protected.
Still
and
34-point
respected.
lead. I
This is
really
their
don't think
team,
that's going
right?
to
This
go
is
in the
not
next
do or
5
die
minutes.
From a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of
Sonia?
barrier there. I agree.
Now he
Missed
really is
opportunity.
not
It's
shooting
a
well.
makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to
Who am
go.
I marking?
Off target from three-point range. Here's Simons. Ariza passes to Hazania.
Sonia. Well, he finally does score one.
Hazania's
Good
got
for you,
his first
bro.
3 points of the game.
Hopefully that's a good
Defensively,
confidence
a
boost.
breakdown along the perimeter.
Ball's
Just
bouncing.
too slow to rotate.
Pass to
Don't make
DeRozan.
any crazy sudden moves. Oh, DeRozan, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. I poked that out of your hands.
Quick to go airborne.
Here's Simons. A floater.
Simons.
Forbes with the rebound.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down.
Okay,
as
glad
you're
I'm not
trying to
marking
help your
Wally
team
Walker.
finish the job.
And DeRozan kicks to Walker. Good. And it's
Scores.
DeRozan picking up
I didn't
the
get a
assist.
defensive breakdown at least.
DeRozan's got his 4th assist in this one. Portland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Ariza with it. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Simons.
On me.
The pass to Hazania. Feeds to Junior. Portland needs to get off
On
the
Ariza.
shot. 2 on the clock. Here's Ariza. They grab their own miss. Junior.
I'll take
scored
that.
The bucket. He's made 5
Nice,
so far,
13
shooting
points.
a very clean 5 of
Small
7.
fans.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team
boy.
shut the door. They
Need
don't
that
want to
baseline
allow
run.
any comebacks.
Couldn't even see it.
Here's Medu. Oh, the lob to
Ooh,
DeRozan.
nice
Throws
alley-oop.
down the alley-oop slam.
That's really good by
Keep your
DeRozan.
head on a swivel with DeRozan on the floor. He'll finish way up top with an alley-oop.
Here's Simons, covered by Wiles.
Simons doesn't make that one.
San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And it's Walker penetrating. And
Giving
yes,
him
it's
an and one. Lonnie Walker. Well, it's hard to not foul someone when you can't see them.
Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying
Is that it for
perimeter
me?
skills.
Okay.
Do you like that?
Trent
Or is
Jr.
there a
can play out
part
the
you
rest
that
of this one.
misses those days when it all played out
I'm happy with
inside
how,
the line
very
in a
happy with
very
how this game
condensed
went
area?
for me.
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And
Well,
now
he
as
gets
a big,
3-point
you've
play,
gotta
my
have
bad
far more
team.
versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing
Yeah, Spurs
to
have
watch
been
with the
much
freedom
better
of
in the
movement,
fourth
the
quarter
flow,
than they have been
and
this
more of the
entire
skill
game.
set being put on display.
I
Guess
agree.
on the flip side, we've been much worse. It's a nice one by Simons.
And San Antonio shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Now, here's Lyles. Hazonia defending.
Lyles.
Good for
Wow.
basket number 7 tonight.
Not very good defending. I think that was Collins.
And there's a pattern
Let him spin
starting
past
to
him.
take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Ariza.
Trent to Ariza.
And here's Collins. Here's
Collins,
Simons.
Simons.
And another 3 for Portland.
There we go.
He can be a
Triple as
forgotten
well
man in
for
their
him.
offense sometimes, but the D still has
Me
to
and
keep an eye
Hassan
on
very
him.
hyped about that.
Passes it to Medu. Walker in the post. Tries again.
Nope.
That one.
Don't see that rebound coming.
And the Trailblazers going the other way.
Alright, and that one gets swatted out.
Collins.
Nice one
And
by
it's
Zach
out of
Collins
bounds.
there.
The Spurs able to retain possession here. San Antonio with the ball. Walker.
Misses.
Again.
Rebound goes
Just
for
a
us.
little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from
Simons to Trent.
Here's Simons.
Simons wants to go alone. Doesn't really work for him, but you know what? While we're in this position, let's try doing stuff like that as much as you want. So that if you need to do it, when it comes down to it, you'd have already practiced it, better at it, I guess. Lyles kind of dunks over Simons there.
This kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a
I mean, when you watch
win
us play, you
across
see
the
this
board
kind
to
of blowout
deliver
often.
out, this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about
Sonia
every
trying another
single
three,
category.
and he
And
greens it.
during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory,
Lonnie
if
Walker
not the
as well.
biggest, was the incredible performance for Damian Lillard.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And it's the Trailblazers
First
with the
time I've
ball.
heard that one.
After the basket by San
Straw
Antonio,
that stirred the
and
drink.
he gets the bucket.
Taking
It's
no
not bad.
chances. They go on one last run.
Straws
to seal
aren't
the
that
deal.
strong though,
Not
so
messing around at all.
in terms of a
They
metaphor
were
to describe
focused,
leadership,
relentless, and they got the job
I'm
done.
not sure.
Here is Forbes. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Right, Spurs will probably go for one last shot.
Just 5 to shoot. He's
Lonnie
off
misses
from
it.
17 feet.
And I'll do a 33-point win.
And so Portland
We
takes
go
this
4-0
by a
and
big
stay top of
margin.
the Western
This
Conference.
one was over well
Things
before
going
the
very
buzzer,
well
but
for
the
us.
fans
Great game
were
for me
waiting for
personally.
something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got
Getting
it.
They
double
sure
digits
didn't.
points
they
for the
just
first time.
rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony,
Despite
David
playing
Aldridge,
against
Steve
invisible
Smith, and the
players,
rest of our
did
terrific
really well.
2K Sports crew. This is
Finishing
Kevin
went
Harlan
up a
saying
lot.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Got a
Have a great
playmaking
evening.
badge as well. And finishing and defending is getting there. Okay then. Let's check what's going on social media first. No one's adding me. Bucks beat Cavs in overtime. Big board rankings. I don't even know how I can see that. Oh right, next draft. I'm really interested. 40 points for LeBron as the Lakers Hornets. That's pretty much all that's popping at the moment. So our next playmaking batch. Definitely a fan of Neil Fredder. Making my difficult passes more likely to succeed, but I do like to try those difficult passes a lot. While we're here, let's see how much we can buff our guy. Just a little bit. Alright, let's have a look. Let's recap the episode then. A 55-point win over the Dallas Mavericks after smashing them to pieces in the third and fourth quarter. Despite losing the first one, Damian Lillard getting 37 points. Crazy good game for him. Just 4 assists for me. It was a pretty low-key game from my side. I only got 15 minutes to show my stuff. It was much better for me against the Spurs, although we didn't win by as much. Lillard got 37 yet again. Whiteside picking up an impressive 22 points as well. But yeah, I'm right up there, 4th top scorer. 13 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. So, my best game so far, I believe. I definitely got some more time as a result of that. Yeah. The next 2 games, got one more away trip to wrap up our 4th in a row. We take on the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are 1-3 so far. They haven't started very well. And then we're home to the Sixers, who are 2-1. And 9th in the Eastern Conference. Given how well the Sixers have played this season in real life, that could be the tougher game of the 2. Not that the Thunder are doing particularly badly. Don't underestimate anyone in this league, that's for sure. That's going to be it from me. I'm going to end the stream there. Thanks a lot for all the love and all the subscribers that I've gained from this stream and all the kind words. And I hope to see you guys very soon. Take care. Peace.